What is this? Bomb versus Summer. My money's on Summer. Oh, hello. I didn't have to think. Didn't have to wonder. I just followed her lead, melting into the kiss. It was unlike anything I've ever experienced. No! Are you serious? I'm kissing the sexy, scary camp leader, and now someone's going to go and ruin it and get murdered. It was also unfamiliar. Foreign. Foreign my ass. He's done this before. Hello?
God, Oliver, I've been ringing you all day.
No, it's our sister. We was getting it on with our sexy partner and my sister calls. While we both had erections, my sister calls. That is embarrassing. He's never gonna have an erection again. Hey up. And no, you're not having deja vu. We are playing. I was made aware just today by a lovely viewer that there is a new extended demo that has just dropped, so we are playing it. I absolutely adored the first demo. It's up on the channel somewhere. I had a right good time. So we're going to be playing the extended version, and one thing I do know is when we pick who to sit next to on the bus, I am not picking that bloody bird that we chose the first time round. So if you've already seen this, don't go anywhere because there is new stuff to look at and to see and to experience. And I hope you enjoy. Oh, the music slaps. Oh, I forgot how good the music is. Decisions have consequences. Choose wisely. Yes. Yes. You can switch between safe for work and not safe for work at any time. Well, we're going to go and we're going to risk it. And if it's bad, I'll just turn it straight off. So there you go. Oliver's office. 7:08 a.m. Oh god, this prick.
My name is Oliver Smith, and I am, for the first time in my life, completely and utterly stupefied. All my life, I reveled in the self-glorification of being the brightest mind in the room.
Right.
A gift, my mother called it. To know everything there was to know about the world.
You can't know everything about the world. Nobody knows everything, you big head.
With each case solved, each criminal I brought to justice, my confidence grew. I believed I had seen it all, knew it all, that no mystery I sought could evade my eyes for long. Little did I know, a darkness far greater than any criminal's machinations awaited me. It began innocently enough, with whispers and rumors that tickled the edge of my consciousness.
Tickled you up?
Strange occurrences and unexplainable events that defied logic. At first, I dismissed them as mere superstitions, the imaginings of an odd, whimsical mind.
Whimsical mind.
After all, I am a detective grounded in the tangible, the real and the concrete.
He doesn't give detective, does he? He doesn't give detective.
Ghosts and silly monsters belong to children's stories, not the reality I so carefully navigated.
He's too posh to be a detective.
But the whispers grew louder, persisting until I could no longer ignore them. I stumbled upon a hidden network, a secretive society that sought to protect the world from an insidious truth.
Insidious, that's a good word.
Could you believe it? Paranormal creatures.
Yes.
Beings that inhabited the very fabric of our existence, lurking among us, hiding in plain sight.
I can believe it.
They called them abnormals. The discovery of these monsters was a revelation that shook me to my core, an awakening that shattered my preconceived notions. The world I thought I knew, the boundaries I believed existed, were nothing but a fragile facade. What am I to do? A mere man of flesh and bone against monsters capable of wiping mankind clean from the face of this earth. If these monsters come to light, life as we know it will be over.
As long as it's quick.
God, everything I've ever worked for, everyone I've ever loved.
He likes to talk, boy.
Gone. Maybe another round at the bar, another drink, and I'll figure it out. I always do.
'Cause I know everything about the world. Apparently. Bloody hell. She's got an arse. Look at him! He's never been a detective. He's way too pretty to be a detective. Detective's supposed to be rugged. Ugh. 9:30 PM. Still in Oliver's office. Detected my ass. Another murder, another family left with no answers. Ah! Another case gone cold, a chilling addition to my department's ever-growing failures. New Empress was worse than I thought. The city had become a haunting symphony of sirens and death. I thought I could fix things, cleanse the red stains that blackened the streets. What a fool I was to believe it could all be so simple. All pipe dreams and deluded fantasies. I wasn't ready to throw in the towel. The hard reality of existing in this war zone hasn't destroyed my righteous crusade yet. Soon, perhaps, but not yet. I hunched over my desk, glaring down at the mountain of manila folders. Each held a grim portrait of a life extinguished too soon, a trail gone cold. I plucked a few from the summit before they threatened to fall. The serial porch pirate. Awful, but the porch bandit can wait. There were bigger issues to worry about, like the ungodly amount of vicious murders gone unsolved. That took precedence over stolen mail, for now. The midnight panty nabber! Ah! Goodness, every day humanity strayed further from God. I slipped the case file back into the pile. Not today. Hopefully not ever. The Camp Bear Ridge Ripper. The name alone sent a shiver up my spine. My gloomy office seemed a tad bit darker. A bitter breeze disturbed the grimy blackout curtains. Every twitch sent a miniature dust storm into the stagnant air, mirroring the anxiety churning in my gut. This case in particular, something wasn't right about it. Ooh. Who is that? No. You don't know. It's a bloody bathroom, a bloody sink. Jane Doe. Age 30 to 40. Case summary. On May 29th, approximately 6:45 AM. Officer Deborah Johnson responded to a call regarding a suspicious odour emitting from the men's restroom in Carston Park, the small town of Dogskill, a mile out from Bear Ridge Mountains. Upon investigation, the responding officer discovered the victim. The victim, an unidentified female, presumed to be in her 30s or 40s due to dental records, laid scattered across the restroom floor. The body had been meticulously dismembered with a sharp object, the object unknown. Well, 3 victims dead, all cut into pieces. Butchered. Fucking hell, that's loud. Meticulous, heinous act. Ruthless. The suspect, who had no prior arrests, a squeaky clean criminal record before the whole mess started, was rotting away in a jail cell. Great news. Right. Officers leading the case and a nice promotion. My department even threw a little celebration. Spirits are high. Getting a murder like that off the streets was a relief to everyone. Until last night. Another body carved into pieces in the same brutal, horrifying fashion. Hello? Either some fool decided to continue the buried Ripper's legacy, or there's someone innocent locked away in the Ripper's place. That I cannot abide. Ah! Kitty cat! A blur of fur emerged from under my feet. A long-haired calico, eyes narrowed with mischief, launched itself onto my cluttered desk, knocking over my lukewarm coffee in the process. I gasped. I gasped, quickly turning the mug upright and setting the case files aside, narrowly avoiding staining precious evidence. Spud coffee pulled beneath the keyboard. First day on the job, and I was already making a mess of government property. Oh, it's only a keyboard, it's fine, look at the kitty cat. I reached for some tissues, carefully cleaning my ruined desk. My gaze snapped to the destructive cat. The little nuisance came out of seemingly nowhere. Leave him alone! Or her. Did it say him? Oh, we don't know. Leave them alone. Cats do what cat do. Shoo away, never. My gaze softened. Destructive fur was cute. Too cute for its own good. I gave into the ears to pet the top of its tiny head. My fingers glided through the soft hair. Oh, listen to it! It responded with a soft, rumbling purr. The cat had no collar, no tags. Where did you come from, little one? Stop it! How did you find your way into a police station at a time of night? It's no easy feat. I'm impressed. It's a cat. They can get anywhere they like. Perhaps I should give the troublemaker a name. Oh, stop it! Look at your bloody face. I'm going to name him after my very first cat. Or her. I'm going to say her because that's what I'm choosing. Poe! How cute. I give the furball a few more pets. Then gently guide the little guy. No! It's a girl! Off my desk. I have no time for distractions, no time to be... Everyone's got time for a mischievous cat and their antics. Talking to cats. Hello. Yeah, get in the way what must be done.
Attention all personnel. This is an emergency announcement.
Oh, I remember the public service announcements. They were so fucking funny.
This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. A highly dangerous abnormal has breached the facility. Remain calm and follow these instructions carefully. Do not close office doors. This will upset the abnormal.
I don't want to do that. I fucking see you, love.
Do not try to escape. Do not try to respond to or acknowledge anyone outside of your office, including co-workers, staff, and family members, no matter how normal they appear.
Good. I need an excuse not to talk to them.
Do not make eye contact with the abnormal. Do not approach. If you are being watched, proceed with work as normal. Do not look out the windows.
Right.
Should someone go missing in your immediate vicinity, do not search for them. They are gone. If you feel like you're no longer in control of your body, do not panic. This is normal and should only last a few seconds. This should not impede your duties.
It should not impede your duties if you feel totally out of control of your own body.
Stay in well-lit areas. In case of a power outage, brace yourselves for broken bones and or missing organs. The abnormal collects eyeballs in particular.
Prepare yourself for missing organs and they're like eyeballs. Hello.
Failure to follow proper protocols may result in employment termination, a fine, and sudden death. In that order. Should death occur, the fine will be transferred to your next of kin. If no next of kin is available, we'll forward the fine to the person who sighed the loudest upon learning of your demise.
The person who sighed the loudest upon learning of your demise. I just love that so much.
Thank you.
Thanks. Quite the chilling announcement for my first day on the job. Fucking funny. I rifled through my desk drawer. Buried under a pile of crumpled papers was an ISWA instructional disc. Right, stick it in. It was old, a bit scratched and worn with age. A mandatory watch, according to the chief. It was a tedious chore, and for a moment I considered skipping the affair entirely. What the boss didn't know wouldn't hurt him. No, because I'm a fucking goody-goody two-shoes. No, I shook the dangerous train of thought from my head. God, he's such a fucking lame-o. I think I said that before. There are protocols for a reason, no matter how inconvenient and boring they may be. I wiped the thick sheet of dust from the CD's surface, carefully cleansed it with a cloth, then slipped it into the computer's optical drive. Got cat hair in my mouth.
Welcome, officer.
Hello, old man.
If you're watching this tape, that means the international security of the weird and abnormal has accepted you into our ranks.
Yes, indeed.
Congratulations. If you are not a government official and associated with the new Empress Police Department, please power down this device now and report this stolen material to your local authorities.
We're good.
Theft of property is a serious crime.
Yep, just what I was thinking, mate. Are you cleansed?
Violators may be subject to fines or possible jail time if you do not comply. This is not a test. Are you authorized to view this content?
Yes.
Good. Your word is your bond, detective. Your oath of honor is everything.
Yeah.
Truth, integrity, and personal accountability are the core values of your department. Do well to uphold them. New Empress, the city of opportunity, freedom, and prosperity.
Nice.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yes.
It is home to millions of Americans, families, mothers and fathers, their children. These innocent, hard-working civilians are living their lives in blissful ignorance, unaware of the current menace threatening our nation.
Sounds about right, doesn't it?
New Empress City is under attack by unknown entities, abominations lurking in the shadows, waiting and plotting to consume our home. They seek to butcher everyone and everything we love. There are unnatural events occurring all around us, officer. It is happening as I speak. Terrible things.
Like?
Innocents are dying. Your life is in danger. Your family is in danger. Only the new Empress Police Department can stop it. Public safety is our priority. Our city needs us.
What's his mouth bleeding?
With our skill and the community's tax dollars, there is nothing we cannot achieve. Do you believe in God?
No.
Good. God cannot help you.
Nope. You can't.
You will need to be properly prepared for your new position, detective.
Oh, I'm very prepared.
But first, you will be tested. Let's see how capable you are.
Oh, I am the most capable person on the planet, you'll see.
The images you're about to witness are classified.
Alright, show me the pictures.
Sharing this information with the general public will result in...
Yeah, death probably. Or get me arse slapped.
Death. A fine, employment termination, and possible jail time.
But also, death.
Now pay close attention, detective. The information I'm about to show you may save your life.
Oh, there's another cat. How to identify an abnormal? Well, this for a start. Odd facial features, sensitivity to light, smells like death, unnatural movement, fascination with devouring human flesh! I will start with your intestines first, your soul is forfeit, I don't have a soul.
Let's put what you've learned to the test, shall we?
Alright, yep.
Choose wisely, detective.
I think this should be relatively straightforward, shouldn't it? Detect the abnormal. Abnormality, sorry. I mean, she's got a big forehead, but I don't think it's her. Forehead. He looks a bit like a freak. But they said they looked normal. Odd facial features. It's got to be him, man. He looks like a... Him. Was that right or wrong? Whoa! Oh, she's gorgeous. I think I said that before. Absolutely gorgeous. That little freak. and score. Go on, Mr. Score. How? No, you're not fucking me. Failure? No, was the test rigged? It bloody was, mate. Absolutely rigged. Objective, answer the phone, help caller survive, explore the desk, and don't die. Yep. Alright. What's this? You have been labelled as a potential redacted of an entity of unknown origin. The entity is a dangerous, unpredictable being, capable of redacted and redacted. Do not engage, remain calm, and avoid drawing attention to yourself. Any interaction with this entity could have dire consequences. Monitor your surroundings closely. If you suspect an entity's presence, seek immediate shelter. Your safety is paramount, my ass. I don't care about my safety. Can I turn this off? No.
It's ringing.
Yeah, pal. Fucking know what a phone sounds like, idiot.
Hello?
Hey, this Jerry's Pizzeria? I could really use a pie right now, dude.
You're stoned.
What?
Listen. All bullshit aside, the munchies are really hitting me, bro.
Listen, mate, you called the wrong number. You're stoned.
Hey, listen, you ever wonder if water is really wet, man?
No, but then again, I'm not stoned right now.
What? No, you wanker. I'm not getting into this pointless debate with you. Who are you
Wanker,
anyway? How did you get this
wanker.
number?
No, listen, no one who's actually British says wanker like that. And actually, I don't know when I last heard the term wanker.
Dude, just take my order and send the pizza over. That'll be totally radical of you, you know?
Do I look like a fucking... What are you doing? Do I fucking look like a pizza delivery man?
What are you, a turtle living in a sewer? Is your father a rat? Get off my line, you bloody idiot.
Dude, my pops isn't a rat. Wait, hold up. How did you know he lives in the sewers?
Just put the phone down.
This job might be the death of me.
Well, we need to start it, pal, so pull your fucking big boy's trousers up. What the fucking hell that is?
Hello?
Hello?
911.
Oh dear.
Mum, are you alright?
Mum? Mummy?
There's something in my house.
Oh dear.
Something? Can you be more specific, Mum?
It sounds like he's saying mum. I know it's mom, but he's saying mum.
Not human.
No, boy, your foot then, love.
This isn't a prank, is it?
Does it fucking sound like a prank?
No! Please! I can't look away.
Oh, that's fucking creepy.
Can you describe what you see?
Describe it! Describe it!
Mum, are
Mummy.
you there?
Oh, she dead. Oh, she dead!
God
Bye.
help us.
Yeah. What?
Bloody hell! How in God's name?
I said, try harder.
Aye, I heard you. I'm not bloody dead.
The abyss threatens to swallow the city, the whole world. You must prevent this.
How the fuck am I gonna do that?
Try harder. Do better.
The phone went dead. What was I supposed to do?
I must do better.
Oh, he's a butt lick. Licky, licky butt lick. Who's that gingerhead lass?
Yo, rookie. First one down?
Oh, he's new. Who the fuck are you? Strange. His voice cuts through the ISWA frequency and unnatural clarity. No static, no interference.
Yeah.
Congrats. You've officially joined the I've Seen Some Shit Club. No jackets, but the trauma's free.
Yeah, thanks. The cleaner.
That woman. Who was she? Can't we do something.
No, she did.
Sure, we can hand out tissues and build a statue in her honor. Look, I get it. First one hits like a truck, but grieving? No, not in your job description.
I like him. Yeah, good. No sniveling, no crying. Don't fight cats, please.
To hell with my job description. A woman is dead. You expect me to put on a smile and pretend it never happened?
Oh god, he's so annoying! I forgot he was so annoying. What a little prick. Grow up. It's just death. This is your job. Pull up your pants and get on with it.
And more will die if you keep unraveling like a cheap sweater.
Aye.
Take a breath.
Like a cheap sweater.
Tonight, we're partners. Your job? Keep the civilians breathing. You're their lifeline, their guide, their last hope.
Well, this is great. I am the people's last hope. We're all screwed.
And what exactly is your job, partner?
He's the cleaner.
Me? I slay the monsters, scrub the blood off the walls, and make sure the neighbors don't start asking questions. Also, I do it in black.
Ew, dear.
It's stylish.
True. He's a prick.
You mess up, it's my ass too. So don't.
Ooh! Right, fine. I like him. Let me do it with this computer.
Hello?
Oh, yeah.
Ricky?
Oh.
Thank God. I need you.
Well, you were just talking to you 5 seconds ago. What is this?
You need me?
In what way?
Unfortunately, yes. Go ahead, gloat. I'll wait.
What happened the last, 5 seconds?
What's the emergency?
I had a run-in with the Clogfather.
The what? What in the fucking fuckery is a Clogfather?
The Clogfather?
No, this is a prank.
A big, ugly sewer monster with a fetish for ambushing people mid-bathroom break. Real sweetheart. Pops out when you least expect it.
No, this is a prank. He's joking.
Usually when your pants are down.
No Clogfather's crawling up my arse. He's joking.
Ugh, that's absolutely vile.
He's pissing you.
Thing came at me like I wasn't the main character. We fought. I won, obviously.
Did it go up your bum?
Look, long story short, my apartment is a pile of rubble.
Is he serious?
I'm technically homeless, which is very on brand for me.
Not bunking with me. Although, I don't know. Is he for real? There's actually a monster called the Clog Monster that crawls up your bum in the toilet when you're having a shit.
All of this happened just now? It's
Yeah.
only been a minute or so since I hung up the phone with you.
That's what I said. He's pissing me about. I'm telling you, it's a prank.
Things went sideways fast, okay?
No.
I'm stuck in the city's digestive system with no exit in sight. You're my only hope, rookie. Be a dear and guide me out before I start naming the rats,
How did he get into that trouble so
Fine,
fast?
give me a moment. I'm tracking your location. I'll pull up a map for proper navigation. Can you describe your surroundings for me?
Pipes, twists, shitty water. I'm in a long, dark tunnel, dookie water running through the middle.
Wait, stop. Let me concentrate. Pipes, twists, shitty water. I'm in a long, dark tunnel. Dookie water running through the middle. What? What? What is all this?
There's a dark hole to my left.
I've got a dark hole.
A few feet wide. Looks like a pit. A deep one. And to my right, there's a gate.
Oh, sorry. So he's here. Dark hole. Sorry, stop it. Be mature. There's a dark hole to his left. And it's a few feet wide. That's larger than that one, so it's got to be there, right? Gate there. I'm not. We're not going left. I'm not going to send the fucking. I'm not going to send the sexy Asian man into the bloody dark abyss.
Go right.
Understood. Shit! The gate's rusted shut, and the lock looks ancient. There's no way through.
Oh, it's rusty. Get your sword on it.
It won't open?
That's what he said.
Need some guidance here, new guy.
Oh, fuck's sake. I don't fucking know. He's got a grapple, and he's got a sword. Try the door.
Keep trying the gate. These sewers are poorly maintained. Enough force and it should cave in.
Affirmative. Got it.
Ah!
Managed to pry the rusted gate open at the cost of my blade. Damn thing snapped in half.
Well, you've got a shit blade, as it
No
were.
more weapon? Unfortunate. Let us be extra careful not to engage in any unnecessary conflict.
How are we going to do that?
Damn it to hell. I've reached the end of the hall, but there's another pit. And this one is a lot more spiky than the last.
What?
You must press on. Do you see any possible way forward?
See some decent handholds. Shimmy's doable. Or I could jump.
Shimmy. Grapple. That's why you got it. We're not shimmying nowhere.
Grapple across. The pipe should hold.
Sure, how do we know that?
They better hold, or else I'm a dead man.
Oh!
And my grappling hook snapped. Got to the other side without being turned into a human shish kebab, though. Silver linings. All right, no longer feeling like I'm going in circles. Found a big room, symmetrical, arched doorways, lots of pipes, steam, and funny-looking buttons.
It's in a bathhouse.
Tall ceiling.
You've reached the sewer's central maintenance tunnels. There should be an opening in a center where waste and debris is collected.
Shit.
I see the deep pit of sewage water, yeah. Looks like all the tunnels connect here. Wait. There's a treasure chest floating on the surface.
Get it?
What?
You heard me. A treasure chest. Left behind by the goblins, no doubt.
Goblins.
Goblins? Really?
You really don't get out much, do you, desk jockey?
No, he doesn't.
The goblins run a full underground operation. The black market of weird sewer things. They love pizza, hate humans, and have the organizational skills of a raccoon. But sometimes they steal real valuables and just drop them in random chests like it's some kind of RPG side quest. Sewer economics, baby.
Yeah, okay, let's move it forward. Nah, let's go for it.
Fine, I'll play along. Let's say, hypothetically, there is a treasure chest in front of you. A goblin treasure chest, mind you, filled with ill-gotten goods. How on earth would that help you right now?
Well, there might be something inside it that will help, idiot.
Oh, might be something good in there. Goblin gold, Oliver. Goblin magic.
You're not thinking this through. You're injured, disoriented, and now you want to wade through toxic waste in search of goblin gold?
Yes.
You bet your British ass I do.
Oh. No, because it wants me to say greed. No, because it could be a cursed chest. I don't want to kill him. Can he die? I don't know why I'm asking, because no fucker can answer me. No, I'm going to avoid it only because I feel like it's going to be cursed. Oh, but do they want me to think that? So I don't get the goodies. The fact that says greed puts me off.
Negative. It's not worth the risk. Avoid it.
You serious?
Yeah, I am.
I am indeed serious. The risks are considerable. My priority is your safe extraction, and I am not convinced this is the safest route.
Route.
But
He's British.
leave the chest behind. This is a direct order.
Understood.
Sorry, I don't want to risk
I
it.
hear something. In the pipes. Sounds big. Sounds nasty.
Sounded like he was got a shit coming.
Are you in danger?
Yes, there's something big and he ain't got a sword, you idiot.
I think it's best I clear out. Yesterday.
Aye.
There's 2 exits. I need some guidance here, now.
Left. Well, that doesn't look good, does it? It's got a fucking skull.
Go left.
On it. Damn. There's poison gas everywhere. I can't.
Oh no, he's dead.
I gotta push through.
But that looks worse.
I live.
Oh.
Cue the applause, release
No.
the doves, and someone give me a towel.
Why did he shit himself?
Thank goodness. I was at the edge of my seat there for a moment.
And you, surprisingly competent.
I know.
You may now bask in the glow of my continued existence.
Good. I'll do
How
that.
fortunate for all of us. I'll be sure to notify the press.
He is less annoying. You are a prick and annoying with an annoying accent.
He's back! He's got me!
Hello? Hello? Cleaner, sir, hello?
No! He's dead! The pretty Asian's dead.
Hope he's alright.
The pretty boy's dead. I hope he's alright. The fucking Clogfather's gone up his ass and killed him.
Hello?
Hello? There was a silence on the other end of the line, but I felt a presence. Someone was there. I could sense it.
Hello, how can I help you?
I'm watching you.
Okay. I froze my grip on the handset tightening. The voice was ominous, unsettling. But I was not one to be intimidated. I would not be bullied in my own office by some foolish prank caller. It's not a prank. Idiot. What doesn't he get? What doesn't he get? Insult. No, just hang on.
Make not be saved.
Well, that's what you think. What is this?
Hello?
I killed my husband.
Can you repeat that, Mum? You did what?
I killed my husband.
Are you absolutely sure? Is he
No.
breathing?
He's dead. Been that way for a few days now.
Why didn't you call me earlier? This is new.
Okay, I'm tracking your location. First responders are...
No, you don't get it. I shouldn't have called. This was a mistake.
No!
Mum, tell me what's happening. You called me for a reason. I want to help you.
She killed someone. She's a murderer.
Help me. That's funny. I don't think anyone can.
Is that your child, Mum? Is it injured?
No, there's a baby. No!
Shh. She's fine. I'd never hurt her, but
No, there's no buts. There is no buts at the end of that sentence. Get in there, get the baby.
But...
there's something wrong with me.
Oh, really?
Mum, where exactly are you right now? My system says you're in upstate New Empress. Dogskill Mountains?
There was something wrong with my husband, too.
Right. Oh, no, there's a baby. There's a baby. I don't want to pick the wrong thing because I tend to always pick the wrong thing. There's a baby. Oh, God. Probe. I could do some probing, but then what if the baby dies? Send the police.
Mum, I need you to remain where you are and keep the line open.
You're sending the police, aren't you? You have no idea what you've just done.
Eek.
You're supposed to help people. That's your job, isn't it?
Yes, but you did say you killed someone and you got a wee baby.
My responsibility is to ensure the safety of all parties involved. Officers are en route.
Then their blood is on your hands. Fuck you.
Yep, okay. Well, we handled that very well. Okay, yep.
Hello?
Halo, is this the ISWA helpline?
Yes, it is. How may I help you?
Right. So there's something wrong with my wife.
Alan. What? There's something wrong with my wife. What's wrong with that?
How so?
She's climbing on the ceiling. Like our bedroom ceiling. With her bare hands.
Ah. Yeah, that's not normal.
That's not normal, right?
No.
No, that is not normal, sir. Is she doing anything else? Anything odd? Besides
odd?
the climbing, of course.
Is she doing anything odd other than the fact that she's scuttling around on the ceiling? No, not much. She's fucking idiot.
No, she's just hanging out up there like a little spider monkey. She's so silly, my little Pookie Bear.
Oh, God.
Oh, I don't think she likes being called silly. Or maybe she doesn't like the nickname Pookie Bear?
No,
I don't
probably.
know. New relationship, still working out the turn-ons and boundaries and all that.
Yeah.
Oh, confusing stuff. Shotgun wedding, can you believe it? Met her in Vegas at my buddy's bachelor party. Whew! And things have been smooth sailing ever since.
Oh, well, that always works out, doesn't it? You met her at a buddy's bachelor party. Right.
Yeah, smooth sailing before now. I mean, before the whole climbing on the walls debacle. She's a great climber, by the way. You should see her now. Gravity don't mean a damn thing. Laws of physics? Who needs it? She should be in the dang Olympics. Star performance for national television, huh? The world ain't ready for this.
Yeah, also, she's possessed, you idiot.
In fact, I don't even know why I called you.
Because she's
Should
fucking
let her keep on
insane.
climbing.
No.
Hey, the sky's the limit, am I right?
No.
Who am I to get in the way of such a phenomenal show with athleticism?
You're stupid and you're gonna die.
Hey, don't you start that hissing again, babe. Anyway, we got our own place together. Cheap but comfortable. Like you wouldn't believe it. We snagged this place with no money down. The owner was dying to hand us over the keys.
I
Begging
wonder
even.
why. I wonder why.
Did you not find that strange at all?
Oh, sure I did. The guy mentioned a thing or two about ghosts. Seemed pretty spooked, too.
Well,
You moved into a haunted house?
What do you take me for, huh? An idiot? Ghosts ain't real. I'm a businessman, not a fool. In fact, I'm a realtor myself.
my ass.
It ain't out of the ordinary for some chump to list his property on the low 'cause of superstition.
Yet your wife is now climbing on the ceiling.
Sir, I believe the situation has escalated far past the point of superstition. Your wife is climbing the walls and hissing like an animal.
How do you know it's a ghost thing? Might be rabies.
It's not rabies.
Was she bitten by a wild animal?
My Pookie bitten? No, never. Well, she got a little nip from our pet hamster the other day. Gotta be rabies. Should I take her to the hospital? Call an ambulance?
No. Ambulance? No. No ambulance.
Sir, I do not believe rabies is the culprit. A doctor cannot help you. Do you have any salt?
Yes, so.
Salt? Yeah, I do. Why?
Go get it.
Go get some. And before you go on another ridiculous tangent, you need to trust me, all right? Focus.
But
I'm
Okay.
afraid your Pookie is possessed.
Pookie's
that?
possessed.
tickle my ass crack and call me shitty. Are you kidding me right now?
Oh god, I forgot how funny this is. Tickle my ass crack and call me shitty.
Listen, you imbecile. Do you want to save your Pookie or not?
Imbecile. Speak proper.
Yeah, of course. Anything for my Pookie. You're the expert here.
Go and get the fucking salt.
But if anything goes wrong
Yeah.
this turns out to be a load of baloney, I'm gonna sue your department so hard you'll be homeless, living on the corner of 5th Avenue, giving blowjobs for $1. Mm-hmm.
Now then.
My lawyers are gonna be so far up your hoity-toity ass, you won't be able to take a shit without me knowing.
Alright, I fucking get it. Just go and get the fucking salt.
Whoa, hey. Enough with the hissing, woman. Jesus, the nice fella here on the phone is trying to help you. Come on. Where the hell is it? I don't deal with this kitchen stuff. That's mostly my Pookie's job, you see.
God forbid. What fucking world century are we living in? Idiot.
Bingo! I got it.
Sprinkle a circle of salt around the bedroom. This will contain the entity for your safety.
You gotta be kidding me.
No.
Be thorough. A single hole or break in the circle will ruin everything.
Why is he speaking like that? First of all, not that it's a massive deal, I imagine, I don't know if I said this before in the first demo, he's an American doing a British accent, because no British person on the face of the earth speaks with this accent. We don't speak like that. There's no one anywhere in any region of the UK that speaks like that. And he's saying words in an American way when he's British.
Do not interact with or disturb your Pookie's wall climbing in the process. Let her do her thing. She will not harm you. Probably.
Probably? Did you just say probably?
Yep.
Focus only on the salt. Make the best possible circle you can.
Okay. You better be right about this. Remember, blowjobs for $1.
We get it.
Sir, is that a salt shaker?
I forgot! He's using a salt shaker!
Yep, sure is.
He's using a fucking salt shaker, guys. That's gonna take him all afternoon.
It would be much more efficient if you removed the cap.
Fucking idiot.
Listen, pal. I ain't no nincompoop. I know how to handle salt. Ain't rocket science.
And yet, here we are.
And almost done.
No, it would take you all afternoon to create a wide circle using a salt shaker.
Oh, how big should I make this here circle?
Big enough to surround her, sir.
Well, I think that's good enough.
Stand by, help is on the way. For future reference, I'd suggest you move out as soon as possible. Preferably to a home with no prior history of hauntings. Have a pleasant night, sir.
Hello, what's going on?
All right. Another monster bites the dust.
He's back.
Not bad, rookie. Almost like you know what you're doing.
I know, amazing, isn't it? Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Are you the good guys?
Yes, this is the good guys. How can I help you?
Mommy told me to hide, and she told me to call here because Daddy has a knife.
Oh, tits.
Where's your mum now? Can you put her on the phone?
She went downstairs and she didn't come back. Can you find her for me? Because I don't want to go downstairs. Mommy was screaming, but she stopped now. Are you on your way?
Did Daddy do anything strange? Did he look different?
No, he looks how he always looks. Really mad. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
I think Daddy's coming upstairs.
Listen to me carefully, okay? Stay hidden, don't make a sound. Stay on the line. I'm tracking your location, I'll send somebody to help. You're going to be alright.
This is not an abnormal occurrence. The ISWA cannot interfere. If you send our agents, there will be consequences.
Very true, because I did that the first time round. Police will take ages to arrive. Absolute fools. The cleaners, however, they are fishing. They'd make an appearance instantly. No. I did that the first time round. Send police.
The good guys are on their way to you right now. Hold tight.
Woo, 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 woo.
I hear the good guys coming.
Fucking hell, that's loud.
Stay on the line.
Bye-bye.
Ta-ra, love.
Your shift is over, Oliver. Your performance was acceptable, I suppose.
Thanks.
But I was expecting better. You have much to learn, much to experience.
Fuck off, old man. Twathead. Ah!
Finally, it's over.
Go away! I sighed heavily, slouching into my office chair. Thank goodness it was over. For now. The phone call's over and done with. I turned my attention to other matters. The Bear Ridge Ripper case. My number one priority was finding the killer. Sleep could wait. Time was of the essence. The real work begins. He is a bit annoying, I will admit. If they gave him a different voice, it would be fine. That fake posh British accent is really grating on the ears. Ah, yes, the summer of 1999 was the hottest I had ever experienced. The muted glow of dawn shed but a feeble light over the misty woods. The wide tree-lined street was eerily empty at such an hour. The entire world was fast asleep, and here I was at the first light of day, alone at a deserted bus stop. It was lonely here, uncomfortably quiet. I couldn't shake this irrational feeling that some hungry predator was going to jump out from the darkness and take a chunk out of me. I mean, that's a bit of a particular fucking fear, innit? Not like I could run far in a dress like this. The weak flickering light overhead only added to my jitters. There was something about this neck of the woods that freaked me out. Part of me was itching to pack up and head home. Applying for this job was a stupid idea. I was out of my element, out of my comfort zone and in over my head. My knowledge of the countryside and outdoor living was zero. Stupid me. Trying to get away from my parents, that I threw myself into a worse situation. Working at a summer camp in the middle of absolute nowhere. That's the best thing, innit? Get out of your fucking parents' place. Bear Ridge Summer Camp. Look how happy they are, look. Look, even the flowers are happy. Your next adventure starts here. It seemed like a nice way to disconnect from the stress of the modern world and reconnect with nature. An escape from reality, from life at home, at least for a little while. Cool breeze blowing through my hair, my fingers strummed over my acoustic guitar. Just something to fill the silence. Anything to fill the silence. The kitty cat is back! A cat in the wilds of Bear Ridge Mountains. And at this bus stop of all places. What on earth was it doing here? A hint of mystery surrounded the four-legged creature. It looks like its name is Poe. It is! After some time of admiring the cat from a safe distance, I was feeling more than a little restless. What was taking the bus so long? Was it normal for it to run this late? Concerned, I reached into my dress pocket for my cell phone and dialed my boss's number. I wasn't too far from camp. Maybe he could drive out and pick me up. No, he's a prick. He's a prick. He answered on the second ring, thankfully.
What do you want?
Fucking Ian. I paused, surprised by how irritable he sounded. He was a lot nicer during the interview. Hey, the bus is late, and I've been waiting here for close to an hour now.
Why is the fact you're stranded my problem?
I work for you. Well, I was hoping you could, come pick me up. If it's not too much trouble. It is, Jenny. I'm sorry. It is too much trouble. Being out by myself makes me really nervous. I'm not really used to the woods and...
Too damn bad.
What a fucking prick. He fucking up! He hung up! My stomach dropped to my toes. Wow. What a fucking jerk. I shivered, the morning chill seeping through my dress. Now hold on, she said it was the hottest summer ever. Another shiver racked my body. This one less from the cold and more from the frustration. This sucked. Waiting for a bus that may never come. Dealing with the boss who treated me like an afterthought. Was it really worth it? Yes! All this for a minimum wage check and some time away from home. Stay. Headlights pierced the mist. The large weathered wheels of a bus squeaked along the bumpy road. Finally. The clunky guzzler. Hold on, that's hard to say. The clunky gas guzzler had arrived. A one-way trip to the mountains of Bear Ridge. The bus squealed into a stop before me. A The folding doors opened to the smiling face of the driver. An old bald man missing a few teeth. Oh, nice. Packing my guitar back into its case, I forced a smile, then hurried up the short set of stairs with my luggage. Right then. Gazing down the narrow aisle of divided seats, I locked eyes with 4 attractive strangers. All of them looked around my age. There was only one reason a group of teenagers would be huddled on a bus at such an ungodly hour, venturing deep into the remote wilderness of upstate New Empress. My co-workers, 2 boys and 2 girls, embarking on this crazy bumpy ride alongside me. It was oddly comforting knowing I wouldn't have to suffer alone for the rest of the trip. The bus doors closed and the driver stepped on the gas. No turning back now! Who should I sit next to? Right then. Well, the first demo, we sat with her and she fucking annoyed me. He, I think, is a right miserable git. So, either her or him. Not her. Fuck off, right off. He's moody and annoying. The survivalist. Personality is a leader. Nature loving. Strict. Domineering! That's not a flaw! I disagree, that is not a flaw. His skills are art and expression. His flaw is decision making. Passionate. Maybe. No, I'm gonna go this way. Are you sure? Yes. My eyes did a full sweep of the bus and its occupants were snapping back to the blonde-haired goddess in the front row. Oh, hello! I wanted to say it was the rhythmic pop 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 of her gum that stole my attention. Or the fact that she was the only one standing, chin in hand, seemingly bored out of her mind. Well, it is a bus ride. But that would be half a truth. Half a truth, what's the other half? I was mesmerised by her. She has a crush! Her bright and shiny presence was a stark contrast to the muted tones of the bus. She blew a bubble, a vibrant pink sphere that shimmered in the glow under the overhead lights, before bursting with a soft pop. My initial search for a seat was long forgotten as I watched on. She was a spectacle, and I was her captivated audience.
Are you taking a seat? Or do you plan to stand the whole trip?
Maybe both. On the sound of the blonde's southern... Ah, look at her little face! Southern drawl, I broke from my trance. Heat crawled up my neck as our eyes locked. I didn't mean to stare at her like a freak. I expected outrage from her, but instead her bright blue eyes sparkled and her lips upturned in a small smile. No. What? Oh. No, of course not. Face hot, I averted my gaze, desperately wishing for the floor to swallow me whole. Mumbled a quick apology under my breath and hurried down the aisle. Thankfully, there was an empty seat near the back to offer me solace. I lunged for it. Wait a minute, why don't we sit next to her? However, before I could reach the safe haven of an empty seat, the butch lurched forward. Ah, we landed in her lap, probably. What is this? I stumbled. For a heart-stopping moment, I lost my balance and landed in her lap. Please don't let me embarrass myself further. Tethering on the edge of disaster, I threw up my arms, flailing them about like a startled baby chick trying to fly. Unfortunately for me, gravity was not my friend. Oh! Ow! I fell to the bus floor with a heavy thud.
Shoot.
My cheeks burned hot, and a lump formed in my throat. Don't fucking cry. The silence on the bus was deafening. I could feel all eyes on me, that's embarrassing. Falling on the bus in front of a load of people. Young, sexy people. Horrifying. I could feel all eyes on me burning my flesh as they stared down at me like a clumsy loser. I didn't dare look up. My eyes focused on the worn floorboards beneath me. Get up, you can't lie on the floor! Maybe if I stay here no one will notice. No, they have noticed, get up! Then a soft chuckle broke through the silence. I looked up to find the beautiful blonde before me. Concern etched in her gaze. Didn't look very concerned. She knelt beside me, her hand extended. Hey, are you okay? Besides my pride, I didn't appear to be injured. Here, let me help you up. Yeah. Her voice was warm and inviting. Like honey. I took her outstretched hand, grateful. Thanks. Her cheeks blazed hot.
Oh.
Don't worry, it happens to the best of us. She smiled at me, her blue eyes glinting with something I couldn't decipher. Really. A shiver travelled down my spine. I expected her to release my hand after assisting me. To my surprise! She held on firmly, She guided me to an unoccupied seat, our fingers intertwined, and now we're in love, and that's it. The lingering warmth of her touch sent a tingle up my arm. I missed it when she finally let go. We've only just met her. I scooted to the window seat and set my luggage down at my feet, my guitar slung across my lap. I slumped down into the bus cushions, trying to disappear. My chest tightened. Not a good first impression for my co-workers. They must think I'm a right loser. I had every intention of sitting in silence, glaring out the window, and feeling sorry for myself, until I reached their destination. But I felt the seat shift beside me. It was her. The blonde-haired beauty. She flipped her long tresses over her shoulder and grinned. Her jaw worked the gum in her mouth with a methodical rhythm. Summer. I said it, her confused and slightly taken aback. I assume her name is Summer. Sorry, what? My name is Summer. She repeated and chuckled when my face finally lit up with understanding. She was introducing herself. Where are we from? Do we not know how to have social interaction?
I'm Jenny.
Fucking hell, Jenny. I thought you were commenting on the weather, it being sunny and all. Oh, oops, she didn't like that. She did not like that. My response caught Summer off guard. She frowned slightly. Oh dear.
You thought I'd just walk up to strangers on buses to give weather updates?
Yes. I don't know, some people do that, don't they? Oh god, she hates us already. Fucking hell. I blushed, mortified. Well, when you put it like that, it does sound silly. I don't mind. I like silly. No, you don't. She just looked... Does she fucking know what she likes? She just looked really pissed off. The conversation lulled to a stop. Oh god, I feel uncomfortable. Let me sit on my own. I wanted to talk to her. Say something funny or interesting to keep her attention. But I wasn't funny. Or interesting. My gaze moved to the window, staring vacantly out of it. My thoughts were jumbled and scattered by the girl sitting next to me. She smelled like strawberries. She looks like she smelled like strawberries. No, we're gonna fucking say something. Don't be a wimp. So, Summer. Like the season. Oh god, Jenny! Jenny! You had all the options to say anything and you said that.
Don't think so.
Before you make any weather-related comments, let me stop you now. I've heard them all. I gaped at her. You did what? Not expecting such a sharp response. I didn't mean to cause offence. I'm sorry, if I hear another person compare me to the sun, I think I might actually scream. Look, suck it up, love. Your name is Summer. Your parents named you Summer. Tough tits. You're gonna get that your entire life, so just grow up. God, I'm so old. I sound like somebody's fucking father. Look at my resting bitch face. Do I look like the embodiment of a warm summer day? That you certainly don't. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, because I don't like people that are too happy. Well, summer storms are a thing. Her shoulders visibly relaxed. Oh, she like that. I smirk. Hey! Hold on, the cat's aggressively licking the other one, and I don't think he likes it. Her shoulders visibly relaxed. A smirk played at the corner of her full pink lips. True. And hurricanes are pretty common this time of year. There's certainly been a genuine laugh from her. It's just a subtle way of calling me destructive. Yes? I didn't know Summer long enough to make that assumption. But what I was quickly learning was that she was a force. One didn't meet a girl like Summer and not be left unaffected in her wake. I shrugged, a grin stealing across my face. Not destructive, more like powerful. I think I like you. Well, I'm not sure. But she's not as annoying as the other one. With expert ease, she blew a series of small, delicate bubbles, each popping softly before the next began. I watched on, fascinated. She's fascinated with bubble blowing. So what's to do with the guitar? Well, I fucking play it, idiot! You plan on serenading the campers? What is this? Her words broke me from my trance, and my eyes trailed down to the guitar in my lap. I must have forgot I had it with me. My cheeks flushed with warmth. Oh, I don't sing, I just play sometimes.
Good.
Maybe you can play something for the kids around the campfire. They'll love that. I think I'd love that too. A small smile touched my lips. It'd be nice to have an audience, even if that said audience consists of mostly 8 and 9-year-olds. Have to start somewhere. If you have some free time in your schedule, perhaps you can play a tune for me. I don't see why not. It grew quiet as Summer waited my answer. Even the sound of her gum snapping ceased. All that remained was the hum of the bus's engine. She reached out, running a single pink manicured finger along the rim of my guitar case. Her brow furrowed. Have you finished licking him? Unconsciously, I mirrored the action. My finger traced along the worn material of my case. Our fingers suddenly collided. A jolt of electricity went through me. Unspoken awareness hung in the air as my heart pounded a frantic beat in my chest. What should I do? What? Don't ask me, I've been single for a decade. Ah! Oh, link fingers, I thought it said lick. I swear I thought that said lick fingers. I was like, maybe don't do that. Oh, whatever. Let's go for it, why not? You live once. Time seemed to stand still as our eyes met. Did she feel it too? I don't know, honestly. It seems a bit too quick. Or am I just old and past it? A blush crept up my neck, and a pretty pink blush bloomed across Summer's delicate cheeks. Instead of pulling away, our fingers intertwined. It's a summer love! The bus rolled into a halt at the next bus stop. The double doors opened, and an older, scraggly man. Oh no! The old bloke. He was graceless as he limped through the aisles with what I presumed to be a bad leg. But why else would somebody limp? Tall with a full head of unkempt grey hair, beady black eyes and a baggy, dirt-stained clothes. He looked like a homeless man down on his luck. Well, if he's homeless, he's going to be down on his luck anyway. The two are, you know what I mean? It was a small miracle he could even afford a bus ticket with the way he carried himself. His features were weathered, his nose crooked as if it had been broken at some point. The poor guy seemed sickly, barely holding on by a thread. His clothes carried a terrible odour, and the stench intensified the further he moved into the bus. The driver didn't seem to mind. I mind! I kept my head down as he passed by, fighting the urge to cover my nose. There was no need to be rude. Hopefully the man's misfortunes turned around for the better soon. Ah! Oh, fuck! Bum. Could he have given him a different name? You. His finger is really hairy. I looked eyes at the homeless man's pale, haggard gaze. He hovered over my seat, luring, glaring into the very depths of my soul. I went stiff. A sudden, inexplicable chill took over me, sending goosebumps racing over my skin.
You're making a mistake.
Am I? I reached for the sleeve of Summer's shirt. She whispered something under her breath.
Whatever.
Pretend he's not there. How can I when... Hold on, I thought I was in the window seat. So, why didn't you just pass through instead?
Turn back before it's too late.
I can't. He grinned maniacally. Spittle flying around his wrinkled mouth. His eyes were wide and crazed. He moved a hand to the inner pocket of his coat. I gasped at the glint of something silver in his pocket. Is he going to stab me? Was that a knife? Ah! Summer's eyes narrowed into thin slits. The hatchet-faced homeless man's penetrating stare remained on me a few beats longer, then darted to Summer. You better back off, Gramps, or you'll regret it. Oh yes, we like Summer. The bum let out a nasty bit of laugh, unfazed by Summer's threat. He edged a knife towards Summer. No, hell no.
Don't think so.
Big mistake. What is this? Bomb versus Summer. My money's on Summer. Oh, hello. Oh, yes. Fucking kick the shit out of him. What? Oh, what? Summer disarmed the dangerous man with stunning ease. His knife hit the floor. Oh, yes, we're in love. I like a woman that can fight. Oh! A few well-paced kicks, and he was down for the count, crawling through the aisles in a desperate effort to escape. Oh, yes, this is more like it. A round of applause filled the air. Our co-workers admiring Summer's handiwork from afar. Everyone was grateful that crazy guy got a piece of his own medicine, including me. Mustering what little dignity I'd left, the bum limped away, slipping into the seat in the back of the bus. The tension in the air dispersed. My shoulders relaxed. My muscles ached with strain. I didn't realise how tense I'd been while gripped by that haunting stare. The madman's warning echoed through my mind. Was he talking about Summer? Was he telling me not to trust her? Undoubtedly, it was the ramblings of a lunatic and nothing more. Though the ominous words and threats left a mark on my soul and a queasiness in my gut. Because the first one, we got gobbed on when we sat with What's-Her-Face. You okay? You look a little green. I nodded, unable to find the strength to speak just yet. Summer searched my eyes and then nodded. She patted my knee 1, 2, 3 times before drawing her hand back. My skin burned from her touch. That guy was weird, huh? I'm like crazy. Think he's a threat? No. No? How can she be so nonchalant? But he had a weapon. Summer shrugged and flipped her blonde tresses over her shoulder. I'm a first degree black belt in karate and a purple belt in jiu-jitsu. Ha! I can take down a crazy bum. She can take down anyone. That's impressive. She grinned at me and nodded, blowing a large pink bubble before letting it pop. A lot of people take one look at me and think I'm easy prey, but I'm the stuff made of nightmares. That's my kind of woman, to be fair. I like women that are made of nightmares.
I eat my enemies alive.
What? What did she just say? Anyone thinks they can cross me will be sorely mistaken. Oh, I eat my enemies alive. Oh, these are animals. Peace by bloody peace. Oh yes, I like her. Are you serious? We picked well.
It started the summer of 1999.
Did it?
Oliver.
Ah!
Your shift was over hours ago.
Why are we still
Go
there?
home. Rest. There is always tomorrow.
Is there though?
Rest? Someone is behind these brutal murders, and I'll uncover the truth, even if it kills me.
Wait, there's another day? Wait, did we do this in the first demo? Did we? The stale air of my office hung heavy, thick with the scent of old paper and the ghost of 1,000 unanswered questions. Files overflowed from every surface, a chaotic landscape of witness statements, manila folders and dead-end leads. The Bear Ridge Ripper. The name itself was a brand seared into my mind, a constant burning reminder of my own inadequacy, my inability to crack this case, to piece it all together. I ran a hand through my already dishevelled hair, the rough paper of the transcript grating against my skin. Another interview, another victim's family member, their grief a palpable weight that settled on my chest. I listened to so many of these recordings, each one a variation on the same horrifying theme. The Ripper's brutality, the inexplicable nature of the attacks, the lack of any discernible pattern. What am I missing? Why doesn't any of it make sense? The files mocked me, each one a testament to my own limitations. I, Oliver Smith, the man who prided himself on his ability to solve the unsolvable, was staring into an abyss, and the abyss was staring back. Oh no! The perfect God that knows everything and can do everything is suddenly stomped by something. I'm sorry, I don't like him. I reached for the bottle of scotch in my bottom drawer, the amber liquid a temporary solace. One sip, then another. It dulled the edge of frustration, the gnawing sense of failure. It didn't provide any answers. It never did. As much as I wanted to, I couldn't drown in my own despair. I had to keep digging, keep searching. The victims deserved justice. Their family deserved closure. And I needed to know. I needed to understand. Even if the truth shattered everything I thought I knew. There it was again, watching, waiting, whispering obscenities. I felt its menacing presence all around me. Shadows clawed relentlessly at the corners of my weary mind. Another PA announcement blurted out from the speaker. Don't look. Pretend it wasn't there. No sudden movements. Don't run, don't speak, do not approach. But deep down, there was a gnawing curiosity, a dark urge to stare into the abyss, to experience and indulge in all the horrible depravity it had to offer. Who was it that gazed so intently from the abyss? Why did it have such a fascination with the likes of me? A simple mortal with a mundane desk job. It's not just you! He loves himself, doesn't he? Was I special? No! Or could this be just a sick illusion? What a bell end. No, we're not looking into it. No, we're looking away. Reason screamed in protest, every instinct urging self-preservation. In a vain attempt at normalcy, I turned my attention to the files scattered across my desk. The heat of the creature's stare pierced my soul. How much longer could I keep up this foolish game of pretend? It was there, demanding attention, demanding to be seen. No, he's going to look anyway, isn't he? Giving into the urge. No, I locked eyes with the shadowy intruder by the door. Why give me a choice then? The moment our gaze met, it was as if, oh, hello. Eddie boy! As if a switch had been flipped. The office was tossed into the void. The files and photos faded into the meaningless blurs. I need to feed me cat. I was no longer in control. I was pulled, dragged into the creature's penetrating crimson gaze, held captive by an unseen force. A strange energy coursed through my veins. Music change! A sensation both terrifying and intoxicating. My heart pounded in my chest, a frantic drumbeat against the silence of my mind. I couldn't look away. Then, a burning sensation erupted behind my eyes. A searing, agonizing pain that intensified with every passing second. I tried to scream, but no sound escaped my lips. I hate him, but we're not going to kill him on purpose. Resist! No. Death would not take me yet. In a desperate effort to regain control, I shuddered. Every fibre of my being fighting against the sudden paralysis that gripped me. The creature's eyes narrowed in challenge. It was a battle of will. A competition of mental fortitude. In that moment, my purpose had never been more clear. Well, I told you not to look and you ignored me and you did anyway. It's your own fault. Ah! Fuck shit, bastard! Oh shit. Am I supposed to tap or hold? I don't know. I barreled through the staircase exit at the end of the hall and arrived somewhere else. Oh. Somewhere unfamiliar. Where the fuck are we now? Fluorescent lights flickered overhead, casting long, unsettling shadows across the endless expanse of concrete floor. The air was thick with a musty, almost nauseating odour. A strange mix of dust and something vaguely metallic. Blood! Oh, there's a cat holding a knife! There were no windows, only the monotonous hum of the lights and the occasional unsettling creak from the walls. It was a labyrinth of identical hallways and doors. A maze. A place between places that felt very wrong. Possible. I tried to turn back, but the door wouldn't budge. Great. I was trapped here. At least I was alone. No shadow abominations chasing after me. I wasn't sure which was more unsettling. The isolation or the threat of monsters lurking just beyond the door behind me. I must press forward.
Bloody hell.
Hiking trail? What is this? We finally... Oh my god, it continues! Oh, this is fucking awesome! I thought it was going to end earlier. We finally arrived. The double doors on the bus slid open, revealing the golden light of a warm summer afternoon. My bulky pack and guitar strapped to my shoulders, I rushed through the aisle towards the exit, eager to feel the pleasant open air on my skin. I didn't realise how much I missed the outside world until my feet landed in the dewy grass. The earthy scent of the woods carried in the breeze, the surrounding trees tall enough for the sky to brush. Tall enough to brush the sky. Birds called and squirrels chattered. Bright berry bushes and thick brambles lined the lonely road. I smiled. The ticking tap of woodpecker above captured my attention. It was pretty here. Not nearly so boding with my co-workers nearby. I liked it here. Maybe Camp Bear Ridge wasn't as bad as I originally thought. It's stuck some getting used to. You won't be saying that soon because there's going to be a fucking murder or two. I stood at the edge of the rock-strewn road, admiring the scenery and sunny tranquility of the forest. I barely registered my co-workers, completely absorbed in the sights and the sounds around me. The forest was alive, vibrant and teeming with the kind of energy I had never experienced in this city. It was a far cry from the concrete jungle I was used to. Wait, is that a song? With its constant noise and suffocating crowds. Here, I could finally breathe. Summer whipped out her phone and started calling Mr. Matthews over and over again. Oh, she's pissed off already, look. With each failed attempt, her grip on the phone tightened. Oh god. Her sighs got shorter, sharper, until they weren't sighs at all, just angry bursts of breath. By the 5th call, she was practically stabbing the screen with her finger. I feared if Mr. Matthews didn't answer quick, someone was going to snap. Oh no. Seriously, why isn't he answering? He always answers. Maybe he's busy. He can't be that busy. Summer tapped her foot with increasing impatience, her eyes scanning the trail as if willing him to appear. Tardiness seemed to be a serious offence in her book, one I vowed then and there never to commit. Hog? No! We don't know her well enough. She doesn't look... Now, I don't know her yet, but I would assume she's not the kind of person that if she's upset by something or annoyed, she probably won't want a hug. I don't. If I'm annoyed by something, don't fucking come and hug me. Don't touch me. I hovered for a second, unsure if I should say something else. Her fingers were already flying across her phone again, calling me, dialing, jaw set tight enough to crack. I thought about stepping in, offering something. Anything but the tension rolling off her was enough to stop me cold. Quietly, I took a step back, giving her space. If she needed me, I'd be right there. But for now, the last thing I wanted to do was add to the fire already burning under her skin. Summer let out a loud, exaggerated sigh. She spun on her heel and faced us boldly, tossing her perfect hair over her shoulders. Okay, people, since Ian is late, I'm going to take matters into my own hands. It's time for introductions. Oh god, no introductions.
Hi, I'm Summer.
The head counsellor. Oh, she would be the head counsellor. That makes perfect sense. In other words, your boss. An awkward silence filled the air. A mocking snort followed soon after. Probably from one of the boys. Well, it will be, won't it? Somebody ignored it. After a long moment of uncomfortable quiet, I spoke up to introduce myself.
I'm Jenny.
Hey!
And I'm Candice, the most annoying pleb on this bus. Everyone calls me Candy.
I'm Jake.
Sup? Yeah, sup. Look at him. I mean, look kind of funky, doesn't he? I approve. Yeah, good. Hello, Jake. Before the last guy got a chance to speak, Candy stepped forward, her voice booming. Oh, God. He's Antonio. Does he not speak?
I'm Andre.
It's Andre, not Antonio. Candy visibly deflated, shrinking back into her original spot. Oh, she fancies him, doesn't she? Awkward. Summer cleared her throat, glancing at her phone. I have no service. Can't get into contact with Ian. He's never late like this. This is so weird. I called him earlier and he answered, but it seemed like he didn't want to be bothered. So he hung up on me. He was really rude about it too. Summer pressed her lips into a fine line, her arms crossed over her chest. Well, that doesn't sound like Ian at all. He's nice to everyone. What? They haven't got a single rude bone in his body. I beg to differ, Summer. He was a fucking arsehole. Isn't Mr. Matthews too old for you? What the fuck did that come from? Did anyone say anything about shagging him? Hello? The fuck are you talking about, you prick? Summer's brow shot up. Excuse me? You talk about him like you're... Should he said he was nice? I think you're just projecting because you really want to suck his knob. Let's be honest. You talk about him like you're, you know... A wry smile put out the corner of Jake's lips. What's my cat doing? He's being weird outside. His gaze sparkling with amusement. Sparkling with amusement. Summer scoffed. A vein ticked in her forehead. Like, what? Use your words. Ooh, you know. Does she? Nope, she doesn't. And nor does she care. Are you quite alright? What are you doing? Oh no, I love you too. So why don't you do us all a favour and shut the fuck up? Sorry, shut the hell up. Acting like I didn't hear anything, Jake continued on. Oh, she definitely knows. But don't worry. Don't worry, princess, your secret's safe with me. Now, listen, I gave you kudos for how you were dressed, but you're a fucking prick yourself. Princess, no, I'm not here for this. I'm on Summer's team and I want her to actually kick him in the balls. Kick him in the balls. She's the boss and he just can't handle it. That's what's going on, I know. I smell it. Jake winked and with a lopsided grin, performed a mock salute. Summer rolled her eyes and took a slow, deliberate breath. Candy leaned in slightly, her tone dropping to a whisper. Getting a strong reading, there's a smackdown in this future. Oh, you're not wrong, Candy.
Whatever.
For one, I highly doubt you're a Boy Scout, and two, call me Princess again and I'll kick your teeth in. Yes! Are we clear? Princess. Ah! Yes! Oh, we like it. I'm happy. I approve. Never been called Princess before. Ah, he likes it though. Ah! What did I just say? I think I liked it. Yeah, I fucking see. You would. Now, answer the question. Are we clear? Crystal. Are we done, Jake? He laughed and gave a mock bow, twirling his marker as he did so. Twirling his what? His marker? What the fuck is that? Oh, don't mind me. No one ever does. I never know what I'm talking about anyway. Right, okay, Jake. His grin was easy, filled with boyish charm, but the glint in his eye hinted at something deeper, darker. It almost felt sad. His words, don't mind me, no one else does. Oh, not sad. Why's everyone laughing so much? Pack it in! Stop being so happy, everybody. Candy grinned, entertained by the strange conversation. Wow, this is getting juicy. Nothing's getting juicy. Is it? He's a right miserable twat. Andre scratched at his jaw, his brow furrowed. He looked hopelessly confused. Another awkward silence swept over the group. Someone cleared her throat and waved a dismissive hand in Jake's direction. Anyway, as head counsellor and second in command, I say we keep our butts right here and wait for Ian to show up. No, because he might be dead. Why? Can't we just hike to camp from here?
Don't think so.
It's a long walk. It's too long of a walk, especially in this heat. Make your mind up, she said it was cold earlier. What if one of you pass out from heat stroke? I'm not taking responsibility for that.
Nah.
I'm not staying here. You do as she says, because she's the boss, Andre. What? Oh, no, you don't, mister. Andre turned, taking off the hiking trail without looking back. Get him, Summer! His confident stride swayed most of the group in an instant, not me. Oh, she's going to follow him because she's a fucking idiot. Hey, wait up! I'm coming too. Candy and Jake rushed off after him. I passed Summer's sheepish... What? Oh god, everyone's acting like an idiot. Go on then. Fucking dog's at it now. I passed Summer a sheepish smile and followed behind him. Oh no, she's on her own. It was always best to stick with the group, right? Not when there's a sexy girl after me. No, there isn't. You're wrong. Darn it, fine. Wait for me. You don't know where you're going. Someone kept pace with us, refusing to be left behind. Somebody has to keep watch after y'all. Y'all. The afternoon sun beat down through the canopy, dappling the hiking trail in the shifting patterns of light and shadow. About 10 minutes into the hike, my steps started to drag. Before I knew it, my co-workers left me in the dust. Keep your fucking feet up, it's only been 10 minutes! They were further up the path, their voices echoing faintly through the trees. I lagged behind, utterly drained. Sweat plastered my dress to my back, a testament to the grueling trek with my pack and... What? Are we climbing up? What are we walking? Where are we? We're walking through a woods. She's walking for 10 minutes. Why is she knackered? Something wrong with this lass. Each step on uneven terrain was a victory against sheer exhaustion. I think we've been at... This is like Gen Z, innit? You get a Gen Z to actually go on a little walk and they act like it's a fucking the hardest hike in history. Maybe someone had a point about the heat strokes. Oh, you're fine! My head was pounding. A wave of dizziness washed over me. Oh my god, you're fine. You've just walked for 10 minutes. I can't imagine how much worse it would get if I didn't stop soon. Is she ill? Eventually the fatigue won out. I veered off the trail and dropped onto a mossy fallen log. No, she's been fiddled with something, hasn't she? Stillness crept in. I let my eyes slip shut, desperate for the spinning to stop. Are we dead? There we are. When I opened them again, my co-workers are gone. The trail ahead was empty. Barren. All that remained were faded footsteps in the dirt. A knot of panic tightened in my stomach. Where did they go? Only stopped for a few minutes. They left me. How could they leave me? Would they just fuck off? My breath hitched in my throat. I stood up, my heart pounding, half expecting them to jump out and yell, "Surprise!" But the woods remained silent. The only sound, the rustling of leaves in the hot wind. They actually left me! The bastards! Guys? Guys? I called out to them, my voice echoing hauntingly. No reply. They were gone. No! Spooked by the unsettling silence, I pressed forward along the path, searching frantically for any familiar faces. What about the hot blonde one? Did she leave me? I thought she liked me. Up ahead was a steep hill. At the base, a signpost. I thrust my head forward, struggling to make out the words. Caution, beware of... Bears! Cold knot formed in my stomach. Oh no. A bear. Here? Well, these be woods. The sound of footsteps crunching over the dirt sent a shiver up my spine. I jumped, startled by the noise, but nothing was there. The woods went silent. Are these eepy creepy woods? They look like possessed woods. Deathly still. Clouds choked the sun from the sky, plunging darkness over the earth. Ah! A living shadow darted past me, unnaturally swift, my breath caught in my throat. I wasn't alone. I stopped mid-stride, my gaze searching desperately for any signs of life. I spotted a dark, beaten path just off the hiking trail. Something about it seemed off. Gnarled and twisted branches jutted out the dirt like knives. A warning not to enter. Is she gonna though? A lashing wind sifted through the trees. The bushes rumbled and shook. I couldn't tell if it was just the wind, or if someone or something was moving nearby. No, I am not investigating. Absolutely no. Or is it a friend? I followed my fear and wandered down the suspicious path, carefully manoeuvring around the spiked branches. I realised how stupid of an idea this was. Once the hiking trail disappeared behind me. Yeah, well, I thought it was a trick. Like, a friend might have popped out like, "Hi, it's just me." A strong sense of direction, but the woods are a maze of dirt and trees. Oh, I fucked up. Finding my way back won't be easy. A hideous stench assaulted my nostrils. Oh no, death! Like rotten death, I just said that. Putrid enough to make me freeze in place and think twice about continuing onward. Go back! Should I keep going? No, go back! Leaving the halcyon shell was the dumb idea it was, and so was sticking around here. Time to bail. In a rush, I spun to leave, only to collide face first with thick spiderweb. Ew, no! I would die on the spot. Gross! Tasting the silk on my lips. Ew! Don't say it like that. Utterly repulsed and stomach churning. I turned on it. Well, it's not like you had a dead body in your mouth. Let's calm down. I mean, it's not nice, but still. I turned on my heel and ran away as fast as I could. Adrenaline spiked in my veins. I pushed through the burning of my lungs and soreness in my muscles. My luggage almost weightless as I scrambled away. Oh, she's still carrying her fucking luggage! I break in the trees up ahead. A river! You're not panting. Oh look, there's a bridge. Water crashed and frothed, don't say froth, below a wooden footbridge. The first hurried step on the plank seemed sturdy. Oh god, that is gonna go. We're gonna come a cropper over this bridge. The second step less so. The third step was dangerously wobbly. The fourth plank gave out completely, snapping in two, and falling into the depths of the stream. I stumbled, my foot caught in the gap. I couldn't move, captured and snared like a rat in a trap. No! My heartbeat raced, my breath bursting in and out. I couldn't swim, and even if I could, the current was too strong. Thoughts of being washed away by a river and drowning, consumed by nature's cruel tide, flashed in my mind. I can't die here. I can't die here. Oh, you just said that. Panic. No. Free yourself. I swallowed my fear. I buried it down into the depths of my stomach and I locked it away. And I twisted around, grabbed my ankle, and pulled the hardest I could. Ow, what? What? No! What's happening? Things are happening all over the shop. No, me. Hold on. Why is that disappeared? Oh my god! I pressed something and my whole video disappeared. What the fuck? I plummeted into the rushing water. No, I wasn't ready. I didn't have my fingers on the keyboard. I wasn't prepared for a QuickTime event. Why does that keep going off? Well, I don't know what happened when I was bashing my keyboard at the QuickTime event. Whenever I go onto this monitor, it stops recording the screen and I don't know why. It was summer dragging me back to the solid land. Day 2 of this hallway. This is going to be difficult because I can't click on this screen. The darkness pressed in and swallowed me. I couldn't see a thing. Ah, fuck! Hint, remember this hallway. Oh no! Thank goodness the lights are back on. Remember, there's a chair, a half-dead plant, pictures of an apple, and some blurry fucking picture, I don't know what it is. The cat with the knife. At least I'm assuming that's a knife, because that's what it looks like. And a woman. Remember that. Remember! Normal door. Anomaly, open door, eyes. And then you left-click and hold on the anomaly until it's gone. But be careful, if something is not anomaly, you best leave it alone, or you may regret it. Well, how do you know if it's not? Like, if it's got eyes, you're going to click on it. Stop it! Alright, good to go. Oh, hell no, I wasn't prepared for this. Are you fucking serious? Oh god, there's footsteps. Okay, that was bloody. The footsteps weren't there. That looks normal. Chair. Oh wait, something should be there. That wasn't there. That door's closed. Woman. If you want to take the elevator, you may have missed something on this floor if you move too soon. Wait! That plant looks normal, though a slightly different colour. God, wait, no, the chair's different. The chair looked fancy, didn't it? Oh god, it weren't. Apple. That. Chair. Plant. Woman. Cat. That was it, wasn't it? No, we're fine. We're fine. I've got this. We've got this. Did we do it? Am I gonna get garroted? What is that? This game is fucking insane. There's a fucking hole in the floor. Oh my god, they're throwing all sorts at me. You got a great big cabin. I don't remember that being there. This game is amazing. It just keeps on giving. Oh no, that is a different colour plant. Oh no, is this the right colour? Was I wrong before? Oh god, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. What? I hear whispering. 4th floor, that wasn't there. Oh. No, we are on the 4th floor, you fanny. Oh, I don't know. Was I wrong before? Is that the right colour plant? Oh god, I don't know what I'm asking because no one can fucking answer me in real time. No, that's the right one, I'm sure of it. Is that cracked? Hello? That's cracked! Nah. I think we're good. I don't know about there. Oh, I like this. I like the anomaly stuff. This game's got everything. It's got everything! What more could you possibly want? Okay, we've got a great big hole. We've got a red chair. Cabin. Third floor. That's a different colour. Why though? Why did I not get garroted when I got that wrong the first time? Oh, I thought I could open the door. That don't belong there. Kitty cat, woman. Nothing weird. Right then, baby, we got this. Fucking shit, that's much closer. Why is there a zombie on the floor? Hello? That's a different colour as well. Bung. Second floor, look. Picture's not there. Door's fine. That's not fine. The picture should be there. That chair looks yellow. It's got a yellow hue to it. Ah. Yeah, that flies on me, baby. Plant's fine, that's fine. Ah, I nearly missed it. Dodgy ceiling light. Not light, but tile. Well, that would very nearly missed it. There's gonna be one of it where the zombie is gonna be like right in our faces. Ah! Why did he move though? He didn't say out. He didn't say out. He didn't go bleh. Is that on the screen or is that in my house? I thought I could hear something really weird. Ah, I can! Oh no, that really creeped me out. I thought it was in my fucking flat. No, I thought there was someone in here. Was that fucking dopey mare? That was creepy. You shouldn't be there either, mate. Murder kitty. That's normal. Got a cracked chair. What, is that slower? Or is it my imagination? I don't fucking know, like. That's fine. Are you fine? You're fine. You're fine. Look at this. After what felt like an eternity, I made it out of the labyrinth. Yes! Somehow, impossibly, I was back in my office again. Everything felt normal. My surroundings made sense. This was the reality I remembered. Not whatever nightmare that was.
Oliver.
Oh, hello. Who is this? I jumped back violently, immediately reaching for the comforting weight of my gun. When the shadowy creature made no effort to attack, I hesitated. Those penetrating crimson eyes, once dreadfully intimidating, seemed docile now. Its body, which was nearly naked and unmistakably feminine, hovered above ground with an unfathomable lightness, floating, weightlessness of a feather. Oh, we're not going to see titties, are we? Because I'm going to have to blur it. This thing, she, was beyond my comprehension. Baffled, I stared in stunned silence, my brain struggling to make sense of it all. Don't be afraid. Her sultry, otherworldly voice was a soft, disarming whisper. I loaded my weapon, intrigued by the strange turn of events. This was not how I expected the end of my shift to go. She reached out to me. Shadowy wisps circled around her slender fingers. It was a surprisingly intimate gesture. A trap, maybe. Or perhaps an attempt to make a connection. My hand twitched, the rational part of my brain screaming at the sheer insanity of the idea. Everything about this creature defied logic, defied everything I thought I knew about the world. To touch her was like reaching into the unknown, a gamble with stakes I couldn't even begin to comprehend. She had every opportunity to kill me tonight, but she didn't. Was there a chance this being meant no harm? I don't think so, mate. Oh, God! Do I touch her? I mean, she's a fiddy. Do I touch her? I'm gonna die if I touch her, aren't I? But... oh, God. I know it's a trap. But... I'm gonna touch her. Slowly, hesitantly, I extended my own hand. My palm felt clammy. My fingers trembling. The fluorescent lights of my office seemed to dim. This was going to be a mistake. The sounds of the city outside faded into a distant hum. It was as if the world was holding its breath, waiting to see what would happen next. I die. The gap between us closed. Her fingers, long and slender, with nails like polished obsidian, brushed against my skin. A jolt of electricity shot up my arm, but it wasn't painful. It was strange. Oh, her eyes are moving! I didn't realise! Sensations flooded my mind. Images and emotions that weren't my own. She carried a sense of ancientness, of vastness, power that dwarfed anything I'd ever encountered. And beneath it all, a profound loneliness. You, the protector of the weak and downtrodden. You help people. You save them. I've watched you. She likes us. I see you. I swallowed deeply, struggled to find my voice.
You've been watching me. Why?
Watching you is fascinating. You intrigue me.
You're intrigued by that. This is the state the world's in. She's intrigued by that idiot.
You are different from the others.
He's not, he's a prick, love. You care. You help.
It is my job to help, yes.
He's a prick.
Is that why you watch me? Do you need my help too?
He's a prick. He's a prick. He's a prick. He's a prick. She didn't answer, but her pleading eyes said it all.
What are you, really? You don't seem like an abnormal. A monster would have killed me by now.
Oh, that's what you mean. I was going to say, well, she's summer because she's got red eyes.
You seek the truth. I can tell you.
Oh, God. Can you?
But it requires payment.
Well, I'm assuming the payment won't be money, because an ancient creature, whatever she is, doesn't need money. So, what is it? Blood? Some sort of sacrifice, whether it's my own, or maybe I get some other poor soul as sacrifice. What else is it going to be? Something not good.
What kind of payment?
A kiss.
A soft sigh escaped her lips, her gaze searching mine with an intensity that made my heart race. I feel like I'm reading a sexy thing, and it's making me uncomfortable. The air between us was thick with unspoken words. A kiss in exchange for knowledge? Couldn't even imagine the secret she kept close to her chest. If there was a chance to know. Ah! Well, this took a turn. Oh, of course he gave in. He's a man. Although, saying that, I would have done the exact same thing, probably. I gave in. Hesitantly. Oh, I didn't want to, though. Giving her shadowy cheek a tentative kiss. A cheek? Oh, that's more peck. Oh, that's a bit, innit?
Kiss me like you mean it.
I did just say it was a lame to kiss on the cheek. Oh, God. This is going to get really weird. I felt an invisible pull. I bet you did. A force drawing me closer to her, bridging the impossible gap between our worlds. Her fingers tightened around mine, the coldness of her touch sending another jolt through my arm. This time it wasn't jarring, it was comfortable. Familiar, even. Her face was inches from mine, her crimson eyes, pools of ancient wisdom and vulnerability. And then she ate my fucking face! I could see the intricate patterns etched into her skin, swirling lines that seemed to shift and change with unnatural motion. My lips met hers with a tenderness that surprised me. Now I understand. Now I understand. Now I understand. Now I understand. About the novel Safe for Work. Very sexy. She's got a very large bosom on her. And weird, like, skeletal fingers. Okay. It was a kiss unlike any I'd ever experienced. Well, she's got a massive baps out for a start. He's grabbed her tit like this. He's just like squeezing her tit. Merging of worlds, a collision of tangible and the ethereal. I'm going to get past this because it's going to get sexual. And I'm not reading sexual stuff out on YouTube. So, he kisses her and he's groping the back of her head at the minute. I'm going to say it in the most northern British way I can. It's a very deep kiss and he's gripping the back of her hair, basically. Some energy's flowing into him, which you can take how you want. Filling the void within his own soul, apparently. When we finally broke apart, gasping for breath, I felt irrevocably changed. I bet! The world around me seemed sharper, more vibrant, imbued with a sense of magic I've never thought possible. Oh, that's his tie she's holding. I wonder what that was. I couldn't tell. In her eyes, I saw not a monster, but a kindred spirit. Oh, it's fucking fuck off, mate. He's only saying that because she's sexy and he's copping a giant tit. Tit. She was a being of immense power and loneliness, reaching out for connection. Get that right. In a universe that has cast her adrift. Then, as abruptly as she had appeared, she was gone.
Bloody hell.
Ah, look at his face. Oh my god, it goes on. Day 1, hiking trail. 4:48 PM. Coughing and sputtering, I collapsed into the muddy bank. We're still alive, water-clogged and shivering. Oh, I better get my hands ready, because it might fuck me up with another bloody... What do you call it? Quick time event. My clothes clung to me, heavy and cold, each movement sending a wave of icy discomfort through my body. I gasped for breath, my lungs burning from the shock and exertion. My heart hammered against my ribs, a frantic rhythm against the sudden stillness. We're back on this trail again. Where's all my mates? Oh, there they are, look. Oh, there she is, look. Suddenly I was surrounded by the others. Their faces swam into focus. Was that annoyance? Concern? It was hard to tell through the blur of my own panic. Candy was there, her brow furrowed. Though on her, it looked more like a cartoon confused than the actual Warwick. Her usual bright energy shimmered just beneath the surface, barely contained. Someone was assessing the damage to the collapsed bridge, shaking her head. Jake twirled his marker between his fingers. Marker? What? Oh, a marker pen. I see. Sorry, my bad. Eyes locked on the crashing waves below. A crooked, unhinged grin tugged at his lips, like he wouldn't mind if the sea swallowed him whole. Andre leaned against a tree, arms crossed, expression unreadable. He looked like he'd rather be anywhere else. He's that miserable git. Are you okay? What happened?
No.
You guys left me. That's what happened. Oh dear. You mean you left us? We reached a fork in the path, and we turned around and you were gone. We looked everywhere for you. Good thing we found you before you became fish food.
You're not from around here, are you?
How did you guess I was from the city? First time in the countryside and I get lost and fall into a fucking muddy bank or whatever it was. I hate to say it, but Drake's not wrong. First rule of hiking, stick to the marked trails. Ah yeah, I didn't do that. This bridge has been crumbling for years. Campers are strictly warned to avoid it. And staff? We should know better. Trying to cross was like begging for disaster. What were you thinking? I wasn't. I stumbled over my thoughts, scrambling for an excuse. What could I even say? That I bolted off the trail like a fool because of a shadow? That something was after me? They think I lost my mind. Sorry, I messed up big time. It won't happen again. Summer crossed her arms over her chest, unconvinced. It better not. No more bridges, no more being chased after by bums. From now on, you're sticking with a partner. Oh no, can it be you though? I don't want to stick with him because he's fucking annoying. She's equally as annoying. I've got that worried look on her face all the time and he's a miserable git. I don't want either on him. A partner? That's right. Here at Camp Bear Ridge, we've got a buddy system. Oh god. Newcomers get paired up for a few days to watch each other's backs, stick together and stay out of trouble. I don't want a newcomer. Normally, it's for the 12-year-olds. Ah! But since you've got a talent for finding chaos, I'm making an exception. You've officially lost your solo privileges. I'm being treated like a 12-year-old. Fuck's sake. I'm an adult. I'm not a 12-year-old. I winced. A partner? Seriously? No, we're fucking pathetic. I don't need a partner. I just had some bad luck lately and...
Don't think so.
And do this for your own good, Jenny. You'll thank me later. Your signed buddy is... If... Oh, God, who's it going to be? Oh, God. Good. Yeah, fine. I'm good with this buddy system. Yeah, good. I blinked, stunned. I was shocked. I know this was better than anyone. I've been through every trail, every cave, every animal burrow in a 10-mile radius. Well, okay, I'm fine now. Yep, good. I took to the survival course. Twice. Jake rolled his eyes, and she's very proud of it. Of course I am. You need someone who'll make sure you won't get eaten by a bear or fall through a bridge. No offence, but none of you are qualified. Ha! So congratulations, Jenny, until I deem you adequately camp savvy under my wing. Oh, what a shame. Oh, I'm going to hate that. Oh, no. Oh, she's in the summer program now. Poor girl. Poor girl? No, I disagree. That's all you want. But Jenny needs structure. No one's better at structure than me. Yeah, alright, you fancy me. Let's get on with it. Before I could protest, someone grabbed my wrist and tugged me forward. Then, with ceremonial flair, she clapped her hand firmly over mine. Ooh! There, bonded. Like a contract in blood, only less messy. I stared at her, unsure if I was supposed to be grateful or terrified. I think a bit of both. We'll start with trail safety drills tomorrow at dawn. We've got a lot to learn. Oh, God. Try not to cry when she makes you eat tree bark. Only in emergencies. I give it 2 days before she snaps. Listen, I'm not scared of a strong woman. I can handle it. I give it 1 before she thanks me. She said it with an infuriating confidence of someone who'd never been wrong in her life. Someone's lips curled with quiet satisfaction. There. See? Teamwork. Ooh, look at this! After some time, we reach a clearing in the trees. The sun blazed overhead, casting a golden warmth across the open land. In the centre stood the main cabin of Camp Bear Ridge. Rustic and sturdy. The wood-panelled exterior, weathered by time. I love a good bit of wood panelling. Wide fields of flat, open ground stretched endlessly beyond the massive structure. It seemed perfect for pitching tents and setting up camp circles. The distant twitter of birds carried in the breeze, mingling with the ever-present hum of... What the fuck is that? Cicadas! Cicadas! What the hell is this? Despite the open land stretching far in every direction, something about it felt unsettling. I had expected the buzz of preparation. Camp counsellors arriving in groups, hauling gear, laughing, unpacking supplies, maybe arguing over tent spots. I imagined a dozen voices overlapping, the chaos of people getting ready for something big. But there was none of that. No walkie-talkie chatter, no hurried footsteps, barely any parked cars. Just us, standing in a vast sunlit clearing that felt far too quiet for what was supposed to be a counsellor training. It was like we'd shown up early for a party no one else was. It was like we'd shown up early for a party no one else knew about. Bear Ridge was the most popular summer camp in all of New Empress. Yeah, but we're early though, aren't we? To set it all up. That's why there's no one else there. We are the early bit. The place should be teeming with activity this time of year, shouldn't it? Dick was the first to speak up.
Whoa.
Is it always this quiet?
Hey.
Yeah. Where is everyone?
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know. This is strange. For a brief second, Summer's confident facade faltered. Her eyes scanned the clearing, narrowed and alert, like she was calculating something. Her posture stiffened, the corner of her mouth twitching downward. Uncertainty flickered across her face like a shadow, swift but noticeable. That brief crack in her armour said more than words ever could. Then, just as quickly, she straightened her shoulders and smoothed the tension from her face. Maybe everyone's running late. Let's check in with Ian. He's dead. Summer led our advance to the main cabin. Candy tapped my shoulder. Where's Andre? Oh yeah, I don't fucking know. I shrugged, my gaze sweeping over the campgrounds. There's no sign of him anywhere. We stopped at the front door of the cabin. Summer reached for the knob and pulled. It didn't budge. Huh? Tried again, twisting harder, then rattling it. Still locked. So she can kick a guy to shit, but she can't open a door. That's not right. Ian's always here early to greet everyone. He practically lives in this place. She backpedaled and scanned in front of the cabin. That's when I noticed it. What? Wait, there's something on the door. I stepped closer and peeled a wind-ruffled piece of paper from where it hung crookedly on the cabin door frame. The ink had bled slightly, like it had been written in a hurry. Candy peered over my shoulder at the letter.
Hey!
Say! That's from Mr. Matthews. I know his handwriting. It's like chicken scratch. Give me that. She snatched the letter from my hand and read it out loud.
Hey, Bear Ridge superstars. Got a family emergency that needs handling, but I'll be back before the kids arrive. Please use your tents for shelter instead of the cabins for now.
Why?
Long story, plumbing issue. There's a cooler with food and drinks locked in the back shed. Keys are with Norman.
Who's Norman?
Stick to the itinerary and I'll see you soon. Behave yourselves, Mr. Matthews.
Yeah, okay. Who's Norman? That's Norman! Boy, he looks like a Norman. Looking for me. I yelped, spinning so fast I nearly tripped over my own feet. Candy shrieked, hiding behind me, clinging to my shoulders for protection. It's just a ginger, we're all fine. Even Summer flinched. I locked eyes with a lanky redhead wearing thick-rimmed glasses, his pale face splashed with freckles. Judging by the Camp Bear Ridge uniform and keys dangling on his waist, this must be the guy Mr. Matthews mentioned in his letter. Norman! Christ, Norman, you scared us. Well, I tell you about sneaking up on folks. I wasn't sneaking around. I've been here all morning. It's you guys that showed up late. Someone raised their palm, silencing him.
Whatever.
Ian said you have the keys to the shed. Yeah. His trembling fingers fumbled with the shed key before he shoved it into Summer's outstretched hand. He couldn't meet her gaze. He's never seen a girl before. Never mind what looks like her. His eyes darted around as if searching for an escape. Even as a newcomer, it didn't take long to see Norm as a total pushover. I almost felt sorry for him. I don't. Norma's gaze flickered to me, Jake, Candy. You guys must be the new counsellors.
Welcome to Camp Marriage. Yay!
You fucking nerd. What the fuck? I wish Mr. Matthews was here to greet you guys, but you read the note, right? Norman sighed deeply. His brown eyes dark, troubled. He was acting weird before he left, like something was really wrong.
I'm really worried about Mr. Matthews.
Alright, Norman. Jake, Candy and I exchanged wary glances. Someone flipped her hair over her shoulder. A small grin plastered on her face. Obsessed much? Ha! Norman's cheek flushed with a vivid red. Obsessed? No, just worried. Ian's fine, you're overreacting like usual. He'll be back before we know it, and everything will be smooth sailing once again. We'll do our jobs, take care of the kids and get paid, just like every summer. Although it's not like every summer. They just don't know it yet. So take a breath, Norman. Do your little job. Not the little job. The demeaning. Try not to spiral, okay? He nodded obediently.
Okay, sorry.
Summer. Okay, that sounds fine and dandy, but where is everyone? Shouldn't more counsellors be here for training? Norman hesitated, then glanced towards a narrow hiking trail snaking through the dense forest, dappled with golden sunlight and lined with ferns. Some of the others are arriving late. Ian told me to expect a second group this afternoon. I'll go wait for them. Someone has to make sure they don't wander off into the woods like Jenny here did. Hey! Norman perked up immediately, shaking his head a little too fast. No, I got it. I'll go. You've got enough on your plate, Summer. It's the least I can do. Summer raised an eyebrow. You sure? I don't mind. Positive, I insist. He gave her a hopeful smile, the kind that screamed pick me energy without saying a word. Yeah. I let them know where to go, give them the grand tour. You should rest. You deserve it, Summer. Alright, fucky licky arse lick. No one fought him on it. Summer shrugged and waved him off, already losing interest.
Whatever.
Suit yourself. Without another word, Norman turned and started down the trail, shoulders hunched like he was bracing for something. And he was never seen again. I watched him disappear around the bend, a weird unease settling in my stomach. I didn't know the guy, but the way he walked off alone like that, it felt wrong. Summer clapped her hands twice, sharp and authoritative. Alright, listen up. The sun is going down soon, and unless you want to spend the night being feasted on by mosquitoes, I suggest you pick a spot and start setting up your tents. As you step forward, eyes scanning the tree-ridged clearing with the natural authority, like the forest itself had elected her in charge. I know probably people are gonna I know people are probably gonna dislike her, but I like her. Try to spread out a bit, plenty of space, no need to be on top of each other, and keep your gear close. I don't want to hear anyone crying about their stuff getting soaked in dew or getting dragged off by some curious critter. No one argued. We scattered, quietly sizing up the open land around us. The forest was still, the shadows growing longer. I had to get this tent set up fast. I wouldn't even know how to set up a tent, to be quite frank. I chose a flat patch of ground a little ways from the others, where the grass had been pressed down by time or traffic. I couldn't tell. It looked good enough. Unzipping the tent bag felt like a puzzle in itself. I practiced once in my backyard, but now that the pressure was on, I nearly forgot the entire process. I laid everything out in neat little lines from what little I remembered from the old camping manual. Stakes, poles, the crinkly fabric that somehow became a tent. So far, so good. Yeah, but... Oh, this is in the night, isn't it? I forgot. Like nowadays, you just got one of those things that you just fucking pop up, and then it goes, and it's a tent. Then came the poles. They immediately tried to tangle themselves. I wrestled them apart, tried to connect the segments like I remembered, and managed to snap one into place with a satisfying click. I glanced around. Candy was already halfway through setting hers up with a smug little smirk. Jake hadn't even started yet, and Andre looked like he was about to build a cabin out of spite. I turned back to my mess. The tent fabric flopped like a dead fish, and one of the poles was trying to stab me in the shin. I don't know why that's funny, it just is. I take a deep breath, crouch down, and try it again. Slower this time. Stake by stake, pole by pole. One little weird clipping at a time. Build tent. Ooh. Getting killed by wildlife is one of the various ways to die. What? Eventually, it stood. Sort of. The tent leaned a little to the left and sagged in the middle like it was tired, just being alive. But it was up, technically. So I suppose this place up a bit. I'll keep it natural. Wait a minute. We're not having original. Fucking fuck off. Green and earthy. Oh no, I like that one. Are you fucking serious? Need some extra spark in your life? Look, why does it have to be girly just because it's pink? Boys can like pink. This girly tent overflows with soft pink hues, twinkling fairy lights and charming accents. Perfect for a magical escape. Well, I like a girly tent, so fuck off. Yes, I like it. Pink and pretty, just the flair this place needed. Made up my bed and fluffed up my spare hoodie in a makeshift pillow. The fairy lights cast a soft glow overhead, making nylon walls shimmer like moonlight in a quiet lake. Why would you have it boring and plain? I mean, hello? I laid back on my bed, legs crossed at the ankles, the smell of grass, fabric, and distant campfire smoke settling around me. For the first time all day, I felt good. Not perfect, but good. I'm not a camper, but that looks good. I pulled out of my songbook, its corners bent and cover scribbled on, and flipped to a blank page. My pen hovered, then landed. The words arrived slowly, careful and unsure, as if they weren't quite ready to be seen. I used to tremble at the break of dawn. Shadows danced until the courage was gone. I tapped the page, mouth pursed, hummed a little melody, scribbled a G chord. The tent may have been crooked, but in that moment, it felt like my own tiny studio. I could hear the guitar in my head already, low and steady, humming under the lyrics. Outside, the evening wind rustled through the trees. Inside, I kept writing. Then came the footsteps. If that's anyone other than Summer, I'm going to be annoyed. Soft at first, crunching lightly through the grass outside. I froze, pen hovering over the page. Oh, it's just one of them! Someone was close. A shadow moved across the thin nylon wall. Before I could call out, the flap opened. I beg your pardon. Ah, what did I say? Summer slipped inside without warning. No knock, no announcements. I like how she's a bit of a... People call her a bitch, but she's just a boss. You know what I mean? If she was a bloke, people would just, you know, boss it. I like her. But then again, that's the kind of people I go for in real life. I don't want no meek and mild scaredy cat that's like ask permission for everything. Just fucking barge in. She strolled inside like she owned the place. Hair still perfect, like the humidity had signed a peace treaty with her. Ugh, it's like a sauna out there. Someone spotted the songbook in my hands. She snatched it. Hey! No, that's personal. Shamelessly scouring the pages. No, that's a step too far. Writing is like you're bearing your soul. I don't know you well enough yet. Hey! I lunged for my book, but someone held it just out of reach. How? Is she like 8 foot tall? Relax. This is a songbook, right? Don't worry, I'm just taking a small peep. Don't tell me to relax. I bet you have plenty of campfire songs prepared, alright? For the campers? I swallowed nervously, my stomach knotted as someone flipped through the pages. No, that's so personal! Bloom? This is the latest song you've been working on? Yeah. It's not done yet. I like the lyrics so far. Powerful. How about you strum a tune and we perform it together? How about you fuck off out of me tent? My vocals, your guitar. You up for it? No. My stomach churns. She's going red. Playing my guitar in front of Summer. You've got to play it in front of someone at some point though, haven't you? She laughed, nervousness written across my face, impossible to miss. Come on, Jenny, it's just me. There's nothing to be shy about. She fancies you. There is something to be shy about. You got to stop being such a wallflower and live a little. Someone handed me my guitar. With shaky fingers, I positioned my guitar in my lap. The familiar weight, somewhat comforting. And look how red her face is. I considered chickening out. The thought of disappointing Summer gnawed at me. I couldn't let her down. I couldn't do this. Sorry, I could do this. I exhaled deeply, closed my eyes, and let my fingers strum across the strings. At this point, it was all muscle memory. Oh god. I thought I brought our song to a soft close, lingering on the final chord. You played that guitar like you were born for it.
Good.
I'm impressed. I froze for a beat, and a goofy grin pulled at my lips before I could stop it. Praise wasn't something I'd heard often, especially from someone like Summer. Really? Really? I can't wait to hear you at the campfire. The kids are going to love you.
Thank you.
Summer handed back my songbook and made herself at home in my tent. She dropped on the foot of my bed like she owned it, kicking off her shoes and leaning back on her elbows. She eyed the string lights I hung up earlier. It's real nice in here. Ha! Yes, see? Cozy. I wasn't expecting a person like you to be capable of building something like this. What? What the fucking hell does that mean, Summer? I don't know where to put myself. 1 minute she's flirty with me, next minute she's fucking insulting me. What does that mean? Like I'm just sort of sluthery slob? You're kind of a mess. Fucking hell! My heart came crashing down instantly. I didn't know whether to thank her or be offended. I don't know either. So I had that effect on people. Like you just being complimented and insulted at the same breath. Yeah. And she expected you to say thanks either way. Cheeks warming, I closed my songbook and slipped it under my pillow, out of her line of sight. Someone snorted at that. You know, you almost gave me a heart attack earlier when we found you on that bridge. I still don't get why you were thinking about crossing a bridge like that. She shook her head and laughed. I'm honestly a tad bit worried for the kids under your charge, because you, hon, are a walking disaster. How? No! Listen, you can't say I'm a walking disaster when I've done one thing that was maybe stupid. She hasn't... If this had been all summer long and I'd just been doing really twatty, stupid things every single day, then fair enough. I've done one twatty thing. You need to calm it. Unclench. She was antagonising me now. Not sugarcoating. No sweet smiles. Just throwing salt on the wound like she wanted to see me squirm. She did, because she gets off on it. And the worst part? Oh, I thought we were going to say she liked it. It reminded me of high school again. The days I kept my head down and counted the seconds until the bell rang. Well, then just give it back as good as you get it. I could still hear the sharp giggles. Feel the eyes on my back, the way every step felt like walking a tightrope of a mockery. Stick up for your son, love. What do you want, Summer? Are you really here? Honestly, I'm bored. Candy's spouting about her spiritual alignment to Andre. Jake's drawing on himself like a freak. And Norman still isn't back yet. I figured I'd see what the quiet girl was up to. We're buddies, aren't we? Partners? I'm supposed to watch after you like a newborn lamb. Someone's worse threw me off. I couldn't tell if she was mocking me again. Or if buried somewhere beneath all that attitude, she actually cared about me. I mustered my courage, lifted my chin, and met Summer's gaze boldly. That was it. I had enough of the mind games and snide remarks. I don't want to be meek. Oh, fuck it. If this is your idea of looking after me, you're doing a horrible job. Someone's brow shut up. Someone used to running the show, she looked genuinely stunned. Like it hadn't occurred to her that anyone might push back. Especially someone like me. Ha! Tent felt different then, uncomfortable. Oh no, like the ground has shifted just an inch under her feet. Excuse me? Oh dear. You make these comments. The digs, the little smirks. You act like that it's all just innocent teasing, but it's not. It's constant. Summer's eye twitched. It was barely noticeable, but enough to betray her. The first flicker of discomfort from someone who always looked untouchable. Oh no, I feel like I've ruined it. I left home to get away from this exact kind of thing. From people like you. No, that's too far, Jenny! I was bullied in high school relentlessly. Every time you laugh at me or twist my words or try to make me feel small, it feels like I never left. The tent went quiet. I hadn't meant to say that much, but once the words started, they just tumbled out. And the way you treat Norman. Oh, Norman's a fucking nerd. Norman's a fucking nerd. That's fair. Someone raised her palm, cut me off.
Don't think so.
Nuh-uh. Let me stop you right there. That's what this is about, Norman? Really? She scoffed, flipping her perfect hair over her shoulders. There's a reason why I treat Norman how I do. And you're yapping your jaw like you've got the full picture. Newsflash, you don't. There's history here, more than you've seen. And talking like you got it all figured out just makes you look like a fool. I was almost afraid to ask about the real picture, but I did anyway. What happened between you and Norman? Summer sucked her teeth. The sound was sharp, annoyed, whatever it was between her and Norman. She wasn't ready to spill it, not yet. Her walls were up, and I could tell pressing further wouldn't get me answers, not tonight. I don't want to talk about it. It doesn't matter. But you know what does? You compare me to some high school bully. That isn't me. That isn't me at all. Yeah, but to be fair though, Summer, as much as I like you, you have been a bit of a bitch. Like, you're supposed to be the camp counsellor. A camp counsellor doesn't go running around slagging everybody off, making everyone feel small and stupid. Like, she needs to do a better job. She's in charge of kids and she's acting like a fucking bitch. Could have fooled me. I gasped. That did it. Summer straightened. Arms crossed tight over her chest. Did my best not to crumble under the heat of her glare. She's gonna batter me. You think you got me all figured out, don't you? I know how you make people feel, and maybe that's enough.
Whatever.
Oh, please, grow a backbone. Don't talk to me like that. The words cracked out louder than I meant. My voice wavered, but I didn't back down. My eyes burnt hot with tears. I couldn't blink away fast enough. You act like you're above everyone. Like we're just pieces in your little game, and I'm done playing. Summer rolled her eyes, but I caught the twitch in her jaw, the way her foot tapped against the tent floor. I came here hoping for a fresh start, and you're just a reminder of everything I was trying to escape. She's not that bad! I don't know how I feel, I'm like somewhere in the middle. I'm conflicted. The tears fell down unstoppable. My throat was tight, words barely getting out. I couldn't be here. Not one more second. I should past her, thrown up in the tent flap. The cool night air outside hit my face like a slap, but I welcomed it. I didn't get far. Jenny, wait! She chased after me, grabbing my arm with more gentleness than I expected. I turned to face her, tears still falling, chest heaving. Summer looked shaken. Her gaze faltered. Fixed somewhere near my boots, she opened her mouth, then closed it again. Jaw tight like she was holding something back. Her other hand twitched at her side like they wanted to reach for me, but couldn't quite make the leap. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. God, I didn't mean for it to go like that. She reached up and wiped the tears on my cheeks with the thumb, her touch surprisingly tender. Jenny, please don't cry. Not because of me. She guided me behind a tree away from the prying eyes of our co-workers. I didn't stop her. Her hand remained clasped around my arm, steady and warm, supportive. There was something soft about her now, something I hadn't seen before. As if all the sharp edges had dulled just for me. I stood there frozen, heart pounding when she leaned in to whisper reassurances in my ear. Why should she be whispering in my ear when we've gone behind a tree? I'm not your enemy. And this isn't high school anymore. Anyone bothers you, I'll kick their teeth in. And what about if you're the person bothering me? I'll get my act together, promise. No more hot and cold. Her words, rough-edged but sincere, settled over me like a warm quilt on a cold night. The sting in my chest began to fade, the tears in my eyes drying before I even noticed. Tucked away beneath the hush of the moonlight woods, Summer gently cupped my jaw. Her eyes locked into mine, steady and certain. There was no hesitation, No plea. Someone knew what she wanted and intended to take it unapologetically. She kissed me!
You're mine now.
No, why did she say it like that? Oh God, please. I can't read any more of this sexy stuff. I'm too British. Oh God. Okay, well, we're kissing. But that's what we wanted though. I liked her. She's kind of like... I'm really conflicted because there are parts of her that are toxic. But she's also not a wallflower. So, you know. The moment her soft lips touched mine, my knees went weak. She took the lead without hesitation, like this was something she'd planned all along. Her mouth brushed mine with a kind of practiced ease that left me breathless. Every movement was deliberate, assured. I didn't have to think, didn't have to wonder. I just followed her lead, melting into the kiss. It was unlike anything I've ever experienced. No! Are you serious? I'm kissing the sexy, scary camp leader, and now someone's going to go and ruin it and get murdered. Scream tore through the woods. Sharp, shrill, and unmistakably human. We both froze. It wasn't far. It sounded like... Norman? Oh, it's only Norman, who cares? Getting me 10. Day 2. Oliver's apartment. Oh my God, this is such an actual really long demo. This is fucking amazing. New Empress City was a chaotic symphony of noise outside my window. It was nearly midnight, yet the sirens continued to wail, emergency vehicles rushing through the streets endlessly. Flickers of neon lashed at the windows. My ceiling was a mess of shifting light, red and gold flickering in the corners of my blurred vision. The city was being swallowed whole by crime, and I could do nothing but lay here in bed and seethe. My shirt half unbuttoned and tie hanging loosely around my neck, I cradled my glass of scotch to my chest. It was warm from neglect, the ice slowly withering away. My gaze occasionally drifted to the open files on my desk. Pages fanned out haphazardly, as if they were waiting for me to admit my failure. The bare ridge ripper case was a puzzle with too many missing pieces. The trail was going cold. I should be going over them, playing the tapes again and again, reading the witness statements until something finally gives. But I do not move. I raised my drink to my lips. It stung as it went down. I wished it burned hotter. I wished the alcohol scorched a fire so potent in my soul that it gave me the purpose, the incorruptible zeal to carry on. It never did. I often wonder if it was worth indulging in such a poison. Perhaps it was much better to stew in my Perhaps it was better to stew in my inadequacy and let the wound fester, to feel the brunt of my suffering until the ache dulled naturally. Surely that was a possibility, wasn't it? He's a little bit too intense. So like the first time ever in his life, he's not cracked a case instantly and now he's whining like a little bitch. There was no detective in me tonight. No dissecting another scream. No decoding ulterior motives or cryptic lies. Just go to sleep. Oh, he's thinking about the... I heard her at the edge of my consciousness. Her voice longing whisper curling into my ear. Soft as smoke and just as suffocating. No, you're not bloody doing your job, are you? You're thinking about the bloody... otherworldly bint. The haunting symphony dragged across my thoughts like fingernails on old wood. Her foreboding presence had followed me outside the office into my home. I didn't fight it. No, of course you didn't. Got massive knockers. I let her settle into the hollow between my ribs. It was insanity. Really, the way I didn't take off running and screaming whenever she called out to me. The glass in hand tilted slightly, liquid amber swaying. I brought the drink to my lips again. The scotch burned, but not enough to drown her out. Not enough to wash away the blackness, the ISWA had stained on my heart. Oh shit, fuck! I knock at the door. 3 short taps. I kept still. More knocking. I considered ignoring it, letting it go. Whoever it was would get the hint. No one should be knocking at this hour. Not unless they wanted something. Blood? Answers? Or worse, both. Or sex! Ooh, someone's fired. Whoo! Is it you, dog? I set the glass down on the nightstand, the sound of it meeting wood far too loud in the quiet. Oh,
Rookie.
It's him! The pretty boy. Hey, Rookie. The mere sight of his ridiculous, arrogant smile at this hour drew a curse from my lips. A curse.
Bloody hell.
What was this fool doing here? I had enough problems already. I wasn't in the mood to add the cleaner to the list. I bought drinks. Come in! He's brought booze. Moody. No, polite. Come in. I already have drinks. Great. Now you've got more. He invited himself inside, stepping past my rigid form. Intrigued and exasperated, I allowed him to stay. For now. Sorry to disturb your sleep or private drinking session, or whatever it is you do at this hour, but I have news. The boss man, the old bald guy with the bad habit of popping up when you least expect it, like a jump scare, thinks we make a good team. I like him. It's funny. I've been assigned as your partner. Permanently. Well, until one of us dies. Until one of us dies horribly, I mean. You're good at your job. I'm good at my job. It's a perfect match. I scoffed. His annoying, perfect smile managed to chip away at my defences slightly. No! You're miserable British... Oh, I nearly said a bad word. He's nice and he's funny and he's like, you know, easygoing and all that. You're got a fucking rod up his arse. A perfect match? I doubt it. Not sure if you notice or not, but the abnormal problem is getting worse by the day. They're multiplying. For every one we eliminate, countless others seem to emerge. The boss is getting desperate. He thinks if we work together, if I show you the ropes, humanity might have a chance. It's not every day we get a detective of your caliber joining our ranks. I believe in us, Ollie. Seriously. His uncomfortable comment didn't faze me. I simply moved past him towards my evidence board. The old man. You can see him too. Of course I can see him. He's our boss.
Oh, interesting.
Also, I want to tell me why you have his handsome mug pinned on the murder board. His handsome mug? What are you talking about?
What?
I pivoted, staring at him incredulously. Because he has the ability to traverse time and space. The old geezer jumped out of instructional CD from the 1960s. Somehow, he was at my desk. He was speaking to me, engaging with me, with us. Either we're both out of our bloody minds, or...
Yeah, no.
We aren't crazy. He said it with such he said it with such firm conviction that I almost believed him. Listen, Rocky. Life with the ISWA alters you. You don't know how or why, but once you're in this line of work, you start seeing things normal people can't. Once you're exposed to abnormals, there's no going back. I sighed heavily. Of course I'd work a job that drives me insane. Just my luck.
How about them apples,
Cupcakes! Without asking, he swept up one of my red velvet cupcakes. Oh, not red velvet. On the coffee table. Oh, God, I've got trauma with red velvet. I suffer with migraines, like, really bad. Like, aura, vomiting, sensitivity to light, sound, confusion, all the whole shebang. And mine's triggered by food as well as a little bit of light, but food mainly. Chocolate. I can't eat chocolate. And I had a little cupcake that was red velvet, and within minutes I had the worst migraine I've ever had in my entire life. I can't think about red velvet cupcakes without feeling like I want to vomit. And he devoured it all in one bite like a rabid animal. Unholy hell! That was one good-ass cupcake. Did you make this?
Yes.
Yes, I bake them off your time. Not that's none of your business. Oh, they're gonna get it on! He's a baker, come on. They both look pretty boys, they're gonna shag. It's my business now, Rookie. We're partners. I've got to know every last thing about you. From the mundane to your deepest, darkest fears. Like your favourite socks, for example. Or the existential dread of being the last person left in a desolate, post-apocalyptic void of nothingness. He chuckled awkwardly. Oops, sorry. I was self-projecting a bit there, but you get the point. He licked the cupcake lying shamelessly, eating every last crumb. I shook my head, eyeing the glistening sword strapped to his back. Deadly sharp, the edge stained with blood. I thought it broke. His muscled arms bore the marks of a warrior, faded scars hinting at a history of conflict and resilience. There was a delicate balance in him, poised between sophistication, madness, and barbarity. I didn't know what to make of this cleaner. I wasn't particularly a fan of his company, but I didn't have the willpower to kick him out. Oh, you do. You're just being British. Yet. Besides, I had questions. And quite possibly had answers.
Oliver.
Who's fucking moaning in my ear? A voice tickled at my consciousness. Relentless. Persistent. I popped open a cheap beer. Why cheap? More alcohol to take the edge off. The cleaner collapsed onto the couch as if he owned the place. Kicking his feet up on the table. Ah, cat! I nudged. Which one is that? Oh, it's Alan. I nudged his ankle, pushing his feet off my furniture. He made a face at me. I rolled my eyes, then joined him on the couch. I assume you have a name? Kai. Oh, I quite like that. Kai Golden Apple. Golden Apple?
Kai.
I said it in blankly. Golden Apple? How ridiculous. Don't diss his last name. Ask about... I love you too. Ask about Pika? Pika? What the fuck is the Pika? What the fuck is Pika? Oh, I see. The abnormal that infiltrated our facility today. You mean Ebony Red Eye? Is that the one we were groping the big titty of?
What?
Yeah, the shadowy thing with the one eye. Oh no, okay, no, that was not the big titty woman. He gestured at his face as if there was hair in his eyes. You know what I mean. Anyway, it's always hanging out at the station, just watching people. Creeping around corners, the whole ghost thing. I couldn't call it an infiltration at this point. Ebony Red Eye practically lives there. I thought about killing it once or twice. But what would the ISWA be without its favourite abnormal and mascot? Sure, it brutally murders some of the staff occasionally. I say it's a good thing. Helps weed out the weak links.
Bloody hell.
That's awfully morbid. I think Pika seems a bit more fitting name than Ebony Red Eye. No, I like Ebony Red Eye. Morbid. That's a bit harsh. You just offended all the Ebony Red Eyes to ever exist. Alright, Kai Golden Apple. Before we go any further, I must ask, how on earth do you know where I live? You know that ISWA has extensive files and records on all of its employees, right? It wasn't hard to pull yours up. The room spun, whether it's from the alcohol or Kai's casual admission of violating privacy laws. Oh, get a grip! Unclench!
Ollie?
Hell, Ollie. You're pale as a ghost. Drink. What? No! He tapped the beer in my hand. I drained the bottle. My stomach turned for a moment, then settled. I fought the urge to lash out. My muscles twitched with suppressed violence. Look at the size of his muscles! You don't stand a chance. Are you insane? Combing through confidential files of all the people you know? Is that normal behaviour for you? Should I be concerned? He had the grace to look sheepish, at least.
Ooh, awkward.
Is that a hypothetical question, or are you expecting an answer?
Kai.
You could have just asked me, damn you. You had no right to go snooping. Kai's jaw tightened. Chill out, rookie.
Rookie.
Careful. Don't want you to pop a vein Careful. Don't want you to pop a vein looking that furious, do we? My grip on the bottle tightened. The look I shot him was lethal.
Bloody hell.
Lethal schmeethal. You don't know the fuck. You don't have to spell lethal. Keep antagonising me so it gets you. They need to shag because it's obvious they're doing that, hey, I secretly fancy you thing. And he's getting on my fucking nerves. Maybe he needs a bit of that to just fucking relax him a bit. Fucking hell. Just chill. He's so serious all the time. The room went silent. Tension oozed between us, thick and unrelenting. And then they tore their clothes off. In that moment, I didn't give a shite whether he was a cleaner or a professional monster slayer or whatever else the bastard claimed to be. I don't know why he hates them so much. I don't really get it. I like him. He's likable. He's so unlikable. Out of all the characters I've met, he is the most unlikable one. Eventually, Kai cracked beneath the heat of my glare. His hands shut up in surrender. He was in the wrong, and he knew it. All right, relax, Ollie. You got the face of a man who hasn't pooped in days. That is, honestly, the best response. He imitated the face, puffing out his cheeks.
Oh.
Fine, I screwed up. I shouldn't have snooped through your precious little files. Happy? Suddenly, bone-weary and exhausted, I sighed heavily and looked away, sinking further into the couch cushions. I had a feeling that was the best apology I was going to get from a man like Kai. Do not do it again, understand? Well, he doesn't need to, he's read it once. He grumbled something under his breath. It sounded close enough to an acknowledgement. And stop calling me that. Oh, I knew it was going to be one of them. My name isn't Ollie, it's Oliver. Fucking prick. He made his mouth curve slightly. Oliver has too many syllables. I agree. Ollie, though, perfect. My nose wrinkled. Christ. Has he never had a busy mate? Has he never had a buddy? You're not telling me everyone in his life has only ever called him Oliver? You fucking nerd. The moment of silence that followed was a bit uncomfortable. Not nearly as fraught with tension as before. I caught sight of the subtle scar above Kai's eyebrow. Tiny line I hadn't noticed until now. How can you not notice it's like right there on his face? He cleared his throat, his features softened for a moment with unexpected vulnerability. Listen, I usually work alone, alright? No friends, no attachments, no weaknesses. So when the boss assigned us as partners, I might have had a panic attack. Or two. I'll be honest, when I fell into the sewers with the Clogfather, I thought for sure I was a dead man. Thought I'd finally met my match. But you. He averted his gaze and shifted uncomfortably on the couch. You kept me alive. Somehow, you were smart, efficient, a quick thinker, better than any operator I've ever worked with. It was only your first day. And, damn it, I was curious. I wanted to know more about you. I had to know, so You pulled up my files. He swallowed hard.
Sorry.
Right. Curiosity killed the cat. I went silent for a moment, mulling over his confession. A strange warmth bloomed in my chest, entirely unexpected. Flattered wasn't a strong enough word. To hear the notoriously solitary and arrogant Kai admit to panic attacks over a partnership, to being saved, to being curious about me, it was disarming. His praise delivered with such obvious discomfort, felt more genuine than any compliment I'd ever received. There was a crack in his carefully constructed facade, and begrudgingly I found myself wanting to see what lay beneath. Kai jumped to his feet, nearly knocking one of the cupcakes off the table. Not the cupcakes! Let's settle this like men, Ollie. Punch me in the face. No! That's not settling it like men. I blinked, startled by the strange request. That's how we planned to make things right between us. A hit to the face, and then what? All water under the bridge?
What?
What? No, I'm not going to punch you. Just do it. Get over with. Make us feel better.
Kai.
I said no. Don't be ridiculous. He visibly cringed, his face red, flustered. He inched closer, towards me over the couch. Oh, here we go. His voice lowered intimately.
You like me.
Is there something else you'd want to do to my face? Stick his knob in his face. Stick his knob in his face. That's what he wants. I'm losing my mind playing this game. I don't know what's the matter with me. I've had a lot of caffeine. It's late. Is there something... Smouldering intensity of his dark gaze burned a hole straight through me. The breath caught on a surge of yearning so abrupt, it felt like pain. The violent response fueled by my lingering frustration with the Bear Ridge Ripper case, and my fresh annoyance with Kai himself. I need a release. No! A moment of selfish indulgence, and it seemed he did too. Oh God, I fear. Are we going to shag or punch each other? I'm not quite sure which. I called it though! But I mean, it was obvious. I like the representation. I approve. Kai lunged at me, spread his fingers through my hair and kissed me deeply. I saw it coming. Yeah, I didn't pull away. Of course you didn't. Look at him. His scent, his touch, the chilled brush of his leather. He's a leather daddy. His leather attire against my skin. It was all so unfamiliar. Foreign. Ah, foreign my ass. He's done this before. I allowed him the lead. I allowed him to bruise my lips with this fine edge of violence. I distantly recognised the bottle slipping from my hand. The shatter of glass. Nipples! The shatter of glass on the floor. I clung to his chest, back arched at his... Oh, God. Alright, well, his tongue was in his fucking throat. Exploring his mouth, apparently. Oh, I'm not sure I like that. Exploring someone's mouth with your tongue. Okay, the erotic moment was every bit as raw as it was apologetic. I shuddered when my phone rang. The sharp sound jolted me back to reality. It was only a kiss. I ripped away from him, breathless, panting, my chest heaving. It took me a moment to gather my bearings, to remember who exactly the sword-wielding man across from me was. Kai. My co-worker. Partner! Flushed and dishevelled. The fly of his pants strained against one of... Hell of an erection! No! Stop that!
Bloody hell.
I could only imagine what kind of mess I looked like. Oh, I wonder... Okay, yeah, fine. I withdrew a step, turned to the nearest mirror to regain some sense of decency.
Ollie.
Put your erections away. Hey, let me help.
No.
No! I held up a palm before I drew too close. I grimaced, reluctantly respecting my silent demand for space. The constant vibrate in my pocket gnawed. What little sound I'd left. Take the phone out of your pocket then! My phone rang again and again. Considered rejecting the call, but whoever was on the other line was bloody persistent. With a heavy sigh, I answered. Hello?
God, Oliver, I've been ringing you all day.
No, it's our sister. We was getting it on with our sexy partner and my sister calls. While we both had erections, my sister calls. That is embarrassing. He's never gonna have an erection again. I grimaced. My grip on the phone tightened. Why? What's happened?
It's your daughter, Charlotte.
Oh no, my daughter's dead. My daughter! Oh my god. 2 indie developers. Every expense from software licenses to art assets comes directly out of our own pockets. Your support is crucial to bring the full game of Bad Summer to life. Support on... I'm going to absolutely support on Kickstarter. That is... Honestly, I love a visual novel. I like the ones that are really good story or they're a bit horror. But ones that you've got so much interaction. There's so many things you can do. It's got so many aspects to it. I like the anomaly bit. That was really fun. And the odd little puzzles are in there. You really feel like you're participating in it. You're not just sitting there. It's funny. It's sexy. You've got the representation there, which is really important. It's not just full of men snogging women. You've got everything there for everybody. As well as, obviously, you can decide who you... As far as the camp stuff, I suppose you decide on that. But I really like it. It is really good fun. I cannot stress how much fun I've had. And I've been sat here for... Oh my god, I don't know, nearly... How long? 3 hours? No. 2.5 hours? Fuck knows. Honestly, fucking brilliant. 10 out of fucking 10. I absolutely want to play the full game. I think for 2 indie developers, you've done an absolute fucking amazing job. It's really, really, really good. I may be a bit British when it comes to reading sexy stuff out. I can't help it. It's just... I was made that way. I can't read sexy stuff out in a sexy way, so you're not going to get that. But I like it. I hope you enjoyed this. If you're still here, then bloody well done, first of all. And if you can support it on Kickstarter, honestly, do so. I think it's an absolute brilliant game, and I'm very much looking forward to it. And thank you also to the person, I can't remember your name now, that told me about the extended demo. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have known about it. And I'm so glad that they told me, because I've had a very good time. So I hope you have too, and you can subscribe, and I'll see you again very soon in a different video. Ta-ta!